Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little, expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Good morning, hoodies. What up, y'all? What up, though? Happy Friday. Yes, Memphis T. Happy Friday to my The Hood Table family. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful start to your weekend. What up, Hood Scriptures? What up? Is that L Lace? Is that how you say that? Hey, Robin. LA said, hey, The Hood Table, just stopping by to show support. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome to the live, y'all. Make sure y'all like and share the video, okay? Make sure y'all like and share. There you go, right there. Like and share, like and share. Thank you so much. I know other people are live, but I've been sitting around watching other people lives, and I was like, I need to get in where I fit in because we got a lot of stuff going on, as you guys already know. I done said it before. Don't want to dwell on it, but we are planning for a funeral in the upcoming days. The wake is Monday. The funeral is Tuesday for my little cousin. And so we got a lot of things going on. I have cakes to make this weekend and everything. So I'll be getting in where I can fit in over the next few days as far as content. I know I have to also review Power Ghost. You know, it's the 4th season, the last season also. So this is the final season. And also somebody had hit me up the other day and asked me, was I going to be able to review Power? And I told them that I will try my best. But if I don't get to watch Power this weekend, because I haven't watched it yet, so if I don't get to watch it, I'll try to watch it, you know, after everything is done, after family leaves and all that kind of stuff. And then I'll go back and, or if I have to, I'll double it up next week. So y'all know Power is one of those shows I've been reviewing ever since day one. So yeah, I definitely want to definitely review each and every episode for this final season with the people who enjoy, you know, the TV show Power. So on that note, you guys, again, come on in. Make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe to the Hood Table if you're not already subscribed, please, and thank you. Also, make sure you hit that membership button if you want to become a membership. It starts at $1.99. And then also, if you want to donate to the channel, as always, feel free. $, the Hood Table 402 is our Cash App. Thank you so much. And I appreciate all the support that the Hood Table has been receiving over the years, not just recently, but over the years. All our die-hard throwback fans, the ones that go back like 4 flats on a lag, our triple OGs, our day ones, and all our newest members and supporters. I appreciate each and every one of you. But yes, what's up, Global Empire? Good morning. Okay, I said it right. L Lace. All right, because I know I will butcher her name real quick. But yes, greetings to all of this beautiful morning. Ooh, y'all, I need to take a sip of my coffee, but I ain't gonna slurp in y'all ears, so I'm about to hit mute. This coffee is so good, y'all. But and it's fresh. I just made it. But yes, come on in. Robert said I tried to stay up to midnight, but didn't make it. Watch it later today. I'm gonna try. I just got a lot going on, and I know my house gonna be crunk over the next few days because whenever family come home, my house is one of the main locations to kick it at. My property ain't humongous, but compared to some family members, my houses can hold more people Then some of my other family members, no shade, because I didn't stay in some Cracker Jack boxes, some what they call them, bullet houses, or where you can shoot the gun, shotgun house, where you can shoot the gun and see like it go right out the back door from the front door. But I didn't stayed in the hood all my life, so no shade to anybody's homes. But I'm just, I'm just saying. But you said preparing for my father's funeral next Thursday. Well, my condolences to you. It's a lot of lives that has recently been lost. Every day I go on Facebook. I swear, one friend of mine who I've been making cakes for a while, her son just passed away from the sea. Ooh, fuck the sea. I hate that word. But and I don't mean the pandemic. I mean the other one. And he left a family behind, kids and everything. And while she's leaving condolences on my page for my cousin, I cross her page and her son just passed. I'm leaving condolences on her page. It's just so many people that's been passing lately, and I feel some type of way about it because I'm like, God dang, I don't be wanting to question God about certain things, but I was raised in church, so I was taught not to question God about death. But it's just so hard, especially when people die so unexpectedly, and it's just so out the blue. But yes, and thank you for becoming a member, Global. Thank you, I appreciate it. What up, QI? How you doing, love? And again, my condolences to Global Empire on the loss of your power.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences. Good morning.
Good morning, beautiful. How you doing?
I'm fine, lovely lady. How are you?
Girl, I got up
Uh,
this morning, Choreo,
oh
and the
God,
first thing I heard was some toilet flushing, and it wasn't mine.
girl, with her nice, nasty ass. She always talking about how nasty people are, how people don't have any class. And girl, please, we instead of calling her this heat, we need to call her this doo doo. Okay.
Oh, you know what? Hold on, let me read this first. Oh, Global says so true. We just buried my aunt and her son 4 days apart. Oh my
Oh, I'm
gosh. My prayers
sorry.
are with you and your family. Like,
All global, and I feel bad. I'm up here making jokes.
oh my
My
goodness.
condolences. That's awful.
That is my condolences to you and your
Oh,
family too. But you know what, Corio? I was talking to my son the other day, and we were both when we first heard the news of my cousin, and my son he couldn't even console me. I jumped off this because I was live when I found out she was
oh,
message, and I jumped off this panel. Charlie had to shut it down for me, and I just broke down, and my son trying to console me, and I was up to like
oh.
2 a.m. And then I got up the next morning. I said I have to keep to my regular scheduled program, even though it's not really scheduled. When we do content on here, I'm like because just sitting around when somebody passes, like just sitting around for me and just being sad and crying all day, it just I have to do something. Otherwise, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit and I'm going to cry and I'm going to sit and I'm going to think and I'm going to cry. Just that's how it was for my mom and anybody I know who's passed away. I have to be doing something. Otherwise, I'm just an emotional wreck.
You
You know?
know, I kept coming live with you.
Yeah.
I still have to say thank you because it you're right, it occupied your mind, occupies your mind, it makes you think of other things. I would get on here and laugh, and I know I was a little evil and I was cussing people out left and right, but it got me through it, and that's how I took a little anger out. And that's the best medicine, is trying to laugh. And I'm going to keep trying to make you laugh through this, because I don't care what anybody says, that saying is true. Laughter is the best medicine. It really is.
Absolutely. And Global said it in the chat. Laughter is good for the soul. Keep it
Oh,
coming. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I would get on here and we would just be laughing and talking. And it even lasted a few hours after you would end the live. I would think
Yep.
back and laugh and stuff. And, I'm not going to apologize, not one iota, for the people I cussed out. They deserved it.
Mm.
But, it helped. But I'm really sorry you're going through this. You know how I feel about you, and you know it's hard. It's hard. Was it a first cousin?
Yes, it's my first cousin. Last week it was my second cousin. He died from cancer.
Wait,
That was my
what?
mother's first cousin. Last week was my
See,
second cousin, my mother's
see,
first cousin.
that
And then,
makes me mad. I was so out of the loop. I
well,
didn't know it was.
I haven't even been really talking about it. I mean, seriously, I haven't
Yeah,
really been talking about it. I'm a different type of person. I'm a different type of breed with death. I don't like to talk about it. Like one of my sisters called me yesterday and she was blowing me up and text me. I'm just calling to see how you doing. I don't want to talk about it. Like that's just the type of person I am. If I talk about it, I talk about it. But if I don't, even with my mom's death, I don't talk about it. When people bring her name up, I don't want to hear it. I don't talk about it because I'm that type of person. Death really affects me, no matter who it is, whether it's a brother, sister, cousin. You could just say their name and I'll break down. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? That's one thing that, I have a hard. Even one of my brothers, he don't even do funerals. He don't do funerals, and he'll probably won't even go to mine. But he didn't go to my mom's. He didn't go to our grandma's. No, one of my brothers do not do funerals at all.
I think
So
my thought is when you don't face it head on, the hurt, the hurt is stronger. Because you don't get to say. It's almost like when you don't attend, there's no final. I don't know how to
I
describe
feel
it.
what you're saying because that's how I
Okay.
felt. Hmm.
Yeah. You get to say that final goodbye. It's
Hmm.
real. It becomes very real. And to me, then the real mourning starts. And then you can, because it's like a scab on your heart. It's scabbed over. In time you continue on, but somebody could say something, you can see something, you can feel something, and then it's like you picked a piece of the scab away and the hurt comes back. But when you don't try to mentally finalize it by going to a memorial service or a full funeral, I think it's harder on the person.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like when it comes to my brother, he's always been after he. Hold on, I think Cam's trying to tell me something. Okay, all right, love you, bye. Lock the door, turn on the alarm. But like with my brother, after he left the streets, um, after he grew up and matured a little bit, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
He kind of shut down, kind of mentally. Some of us in our family have done a lot of shit, in our heydays, you know what I mean?
Of course.
And so he's one of those people. He kind of grew up and he shut down, and all he focuses on is work.
Yeah.
He works, he comes home, he works, he comes home. I
Yeah.
mean, he's like to see him as a mailman today, as a mailman, as a whole mailman, and my other brother got a job and he's never had a job. I'm talking about guys in my family who never kept real jobs. They was always street, always hustlers. In gangs and shit. They made their money, but it wasn't,
I get it. Same
right.
form.
So he's been like secluded as an adult. And it
Hmm.
sucks and I hate it. But even times when he had to live with me and he would like stay in my basement or somewhere, I could have parties because I throw parties all the time. And I could have parties and he'll be downstairs the whole time. They'd be like, "Where your bro?" He downstairs. Well, what are you doing? I don't know, probably sleeping, playing his video games. He like literally go to work. He just that's how he is.
So
And
that's just
death really
person.
bothers him. And I think it has a lot to do with things we grew up with and
Yeah.
around. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Because neither one of my parents wanted to. They both wanted to be at home, and so we took care of them ourselves. And I think that with both, I had time to talk things through, get past issues. Talk about past issues where we had points of contention, and just talk everything through. So when they passed, I didn't have regrets. And I think that, not I'm not talking about your brother in particular, but I think that for my one brother, he's kind of like your brother, and he's the one that is suffering the most. If does that make sense? Because the rest of us,
Mm-hmm.
he would come over and visit. He would go get some water. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't there taking care every day, and he never talked things through. He would just come and sit for a little while. I love you, Dad. I love you, Mom. Kiss him, and he'd leave. So kind of like your brother. And honestly, to this day, he's the one. I mean, we're all suffering. Don't get me wrong. The pain is so deep that there are times when I freeze with the pain. I just kind of sit and can't even move. It's so deep. But for him, he is suffering, and there's nothing we can do about it. You know what I mean? When I talk to him, he's reminiscing, and there's nothing wrong with it, but he's reminiscing. I can tell over the things he should have maybe discussed when they were leaving. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
yeah, and there's really nothing I can say, to make him feel better, because he wasn't bad or anything like that, but him and my dad had a lot of issues. I'll just say that. And he brought up some things I had an issue with my dad. And when I told him, yeah, we talked about that, and we got an understanding, and we forgave each other. And he's like, he did say at one time, he's like, wow, I wish, now I wish I would have did that. So that goes back to me saying how it's always going to hurt and be devastating. But when you get that tiny bit of closure, because I hate when people say that, but that tiny bit of closure of going to the memorial service, hearing things, letting your emotions flow, being there with other people that love them too, and, loving on one another, it's a big deal, in my opinion. And he's very quiet. He could be in a room full of people and he's satisfied just sitting there, not even talking. So he's a lot like your brother, but he's suffering the most out of
Mm-hmm.
all of us. I'm
Yep. And like,
I'm sorry I
yep.
went on a tangent, but go ahead.
That's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
I was just going to read Global's comment. She said, yes, everyone deals with differently. And that's why, I don't, some people deal differently. Some people get on social media. Some people go shopping. Some people
Yeah.
be around friends a lot. Some people, they read a book. Some people eat a lot. Some people drink. I mean, some people deal with, death differently. Me personally, I'll grieve. But after I've grieved and I know I've grieved and I come to terms with it, I still get emotional when I hear certain people's names. So that's why I don't really like to talk about just prolonged, just talking about,
No,
you know what
no,
I'm saying?
that's
Like,
good. That's no
I'm like, can
good.
we talk about something else? Like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, that's
I
how I be with
I
people. I'm like,
can't
can we talk about something else?
I can't tell you how sick and tired I was. I got with my phone ringing. Hi, and text messages. How you doing? How you feeling? I'm just checking on you. I'm like you. It's like enough is enough. I don't want. I had to tell him. I sent a long text, and I had about 20 people on it, and it was like, I love you all. Thank you so much for checking on me, but I'm trying to get my head together, and I can't when you all keep calling and checking on me. If I need you, I'll call you. I promise. But please, let me deal with this on my own. And a few of them got offended. They got offended.
Well, that's their problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's their problem. And binary said no closure as well. You are absolutely right. And I just want to say once again, condolences to not only Global, but to everyone who has lost somebody, recently. because there are a lot of people dealing with, losses recently. So I just want to get that out of there before we get into the fuck shit. But I really do mean that. I really do mean that.
Yeah.
Now, QI, after you go over there and listen to the toilet bowl footage, Jay Dunn got a clip on her channel. If you don't want to go through them 6 hours on Lovely Love, you can just go over there and check it out, because I cannot believe
I think
this heat, or what did you call her?
this
This
dude. This
doo. Okay.
dude.
I cannot believe that Lovely Love allowed her to sit on her panel and lie to her face, and then proceed to cuss her the fuck out, and I mean, disrespect her channel, her platform. I mean,
She's
we
such a
all
mom.
heard it. We all heard it.
She went from I didn't hear a toilet. There was no toilet flush to, you're tripping to then I have company over. And it's like you're human. Like Sassy said, you've been on her live for 4 hours. It's human nature. You have to go to the bathroom. You just forgot to mute your phone. It would have been easier if she said, "Oh my God, I forgot to mute my phone." Then it just would have been easier, don't you think, to just say, "My bad, you're
Right.
right, I didn't mute," ha ha ha, and move on.
Right. Because, I mean, how many people don't sit here and lie and say, not you, but don't sit here and lie and say you ain't never used a phone while you was on the toilet, whether it was with a friend, a family member, work, your husband, your wife. You go in the bathroom, you hit mute, you set the phone on the shelf or the little thingy behind the toilet or whatever, and you use the bathroom, you wash your hands all on mute, then you dry your hands, then you grab the phone and you walk out and just keep on going with the flow.
That's
Like
it.
sometimes you'll be such in a good conversation, you don't want to say, "Hold on, I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes, or I'll call you back because I gotta use the bathroom." I mean, it's we're human. But
Exactly.
for you to sit up there and it sound like you not next to the toilet, but in the toilet, like the flush was so loud. Like if
And
it was company in your house, if I'm sitting right here and I got company in my house and I'm in a whole nother room, you ain't gonna hear the toilet flush. So what was you standing right next to them, making sure they flushed everything down? Like the toilet flush, you flushed it, just admit it. But to go on and say, "I've been supporting your channel and I'm the only one who gives money to your channel and I'm the only one," and you're gonna
see,
sit here and disrespect me. I was,
that, that
girl.
that's her problem. When you're a paymaster, she feels entitled because once again, leading with money, because nobody likes her. She's not beef sector. Nobody likes her. And so now you're paying again and throwing it in people's face. And let me just add, not only did we hear the toilet flush, we heard no water being, she didn't wash her hands.
Exactly.
She didn't
So
wash
was
her
it
hands.
you that didn't wash your hands, or was it your company that didn't wash your hands? Wash their hands. They say Heat has been officially renamed by the sector as disrespectful after she drugged on Nika's channel the other day. Disrespect? She been disrespectful. But child.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. But you see that
Okay.
comment right there?
He has been. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Clyde. Yeah, girl.
She's been disrespectful. And
From
thank you
day
for saying that, Clyde.
she dropped down in the first time we ever knew her. She dropped down in Pizza's chat out of nowhere, and she was disrespectful. Then remember, she attacked Jay
On
Dunn.
MU.
She attacked. No, I
I mean,
mean when
not
she
MU,
first
TMO.
TMO, yes, out of nowhere, she dropped down. So she started off disrespectful, and she's been disrespectful with her nice, nasty self. She always talking about how nasty and disgusting someone else is. And you did a normal bodily function, but didn't wash your hands. And then lied about it 5 different times. And then it was company in the house that flushed the toilet. I it just I I don't know. Have you ever liked her? She
No, I
just,
haven't. And for her to say that Lovely Love was just trying to get a moment or just trying to have a moment with her subscribers.
and here's the thing, she called Lovely Love's channel dead.
Yep.
Lovely Love gets numbers. I mean, they may not be huge, but when Lovely Love goes live, she at least has 100. You know, does this heat have that? If she's not dogging out somebody,
I don't know because I don't watch her. I
I
have
don't watch her
never
either,
watched
but
a full. I don't think I've watched 5 minutes of her. I've never watched her.
I've never watched her. I never will give her a click and a view. But
Mm-mm.
from what others said, she's not over there busting numbers out. And I hate when people clock numbers, but it is what it is. She's
Mm-hmm.
always negative. She always has something negative to say about someone. And it's just like you should be glad Lovely Love let you on the panel because barely anyone else will, you know?
Yeah, and look what excuse me. Look what B Sector said. I don't think Lovely Love completely processed what was happening because the heat started gaslighting. Right.
And Lovely Love said, I don't feel like cussing. So she started playing music over top of her. That was funny. She started turning on the music to drown her
Yep.
out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if Lovely Love dropped her by mistake or accident, but right after this, Heat was like, I've been in my bed the whole time. And Lovely Love said, you've been what? And next thing you know, Heat was gone. And then she brought her back up a few minutes later and she was like, I know you did not just drop me. I know, and I'm the only one over here supporting your channel and giving money to your channel. And I told you I was in bed. I told you I was in bed the whole time. How
And
you in bed the whole time, but we hear a toilet bowl flush as if it's right next to your bed like a nightstand.
right. Right. Never mind. You did not say like a nice.
Like a nightstand.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. That was funny. I
Come on
mean,
here, y'all. Make sure y'all like and share the
yeah.
video.
I mean, I have a bathroom in my bedroom, right? And like you said, if someone flushes the toilet, even if I'm in bed, you're not going to hear it. And at least not that clearly. I mean, it was right there, right there. She used the bathroom. Big deal. You didn't hit mute. And then you went on a, she must have lied for what, an hour?
An hour and just disrespected Lovely Love. She would have got flushed. She wouldn't have been on my panel. Take your shitting ass while you lie to bed and flush your hands before you go.
Right,
I
right.
mean, that's a flush your hands, wash your hands before you go. I'm like, but she was embarrassed. I would have just, my bad. I didn't forgot to hit mute, but then I did hit mute, and
Oh,
yeah, I did wash my hands, but I was on mute that time. Like I would have made something up,
something.
just to kept the show going. But no, she just made the show worse, and she was gaslighting the fuck out of Lovely Love. But Lovely Love was like, bitch.
And you know, old Lovely Love, or if she'd have been in the mood, she'd have cussed this heat out. But you know, Lovely Love, I think she's just like a lot of us. You get tired, you know what I'm saying? You just don't, because you know, old Lovely Love, she was a beast when it came to cussing people out and dragging. And now she's kind of like, I don't feel like this. You know, it gets
It was
old.
a lot. It was a lot. It was a
Yeah,
lot. She deserved to be cussed out. Lovely Love, you should have brought that old Lovely on back and cussed her ass out.
yeah, yeah.
She was talking about you trying to play me when I'm the only person that's been donating to your channel.
That's where that pay, being a
And
paymaster.
Lovely Love did say, do you want your money back?
I was so glad she did. I was so glad she did. Because if you're gonna give me something, that's why I would never. If I had a channel and a paymaster started paymastering me, I would give it right back because you're not gonna get special treatment and you're not gonna, throw it in my face later.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are a known paymaster, don't expect, you can't. That's kind of like Shakim joining your membership and then expecting you to kiss his ass. You know what I mean? It's like, big deal. Keep your money.
And that's what Lovely Love said. She said, "Do you want your money back?" And she said, "No, I don't want my money back." She said, "And why you bring it up?" And then later she said, "Because I gotta keep repeating stuff to you like you dumb or like you stupid." I mean, she was really being disrespectful to Lovely Love, and I was like, "Lovely,
Flush her.
God, you should have just cussed her ass, smooth the fuck out there, flushed her ass. I block her ass, send back every dime she ever sent." No, I wouldn't do that. Maybe half.
Right. No,
Hell
because
no.
by that time you deserve to keep all that money. She cussing you out and stuff. No, don't give the money back.
Yeah,
That's
you ain't getting shit back. Not nan penny. Not a nan penny, like my brother be saying. But
exactly.
B Sector said this heat is unhinged because Ness won't feed her narcissism anymore. This heat forgets everybody isn't going to let her respect them. Then love bomb them with money. Yeah, everybody. And Lovely did say I'm not Ness. And she said, he said, this ain't got nothing to do with Ness.
But they have been talking about her. I heard the whole live.
Yep.
So, is she still making lives and then privating them right afterwards? I wonder. Because
I don't know.
that's what she used to do. I heard would remember all her other 50 channels that she,
Not 50.
she would do a live cussing out everybody, then she would private it. She
Yeah,
would
I think
do
I
a
used to hear that.
Yeah, she used to do that, I heard. So I'm wondering if she's doing that now.
I don't know because again, child. Anyway, um, I barely watched her when she was on Nessa just for the fuck shit, especially when they was down there and they said, "Old girl," I ain't gonna mention her name, but old girl was tooting on the table over there in the background, and it did look like it, but she still claimed it wasn't nothing like that. But
Wait a minute, what now?
well,
Doing
you remember when they got together in Florida and old girl
oh
up there, the one they said who ain't got a leg. Uh,
yeah. You know what?
that's their words, not mine. She
He
looked
got
like she got both legs to me. And looked like she walks fine to me, but from what other people saying, but yeah, I was watching her when she was on Nest when they was acting up and cutting up, but other than
yeah,
that, I never really watched her
yeah.
on her own channel.
Mm-mm. I know Ness doesn't like to say her name or anyone else to say her name. But I hope Ness breaks that just to drag the actual F out of her today for the toilet flush.
Well, did
Be-
you hear what Bree said the other day about? Remember when she got mad at the Real K Fit?
Remember, I've been gone for like a week. I'm not.
Oh yeah, okay. So the Real K Fit, she had Ness had went off on her, cussed her out, all kind of stuff on her panel because I guess Ness doesn't want this heat name said or what's that other one, Max? And I didn't even know she had an issue with Max, but I don't watch everything. But hey, there she go right there, the Real K Fit. And this heat, I mean, Ness had went off on her for what a
Right.
lot of people feel like she shouldn't have. Like she just was way too over the top and was just trying to make a spectacle of the situation or whatnot. So Bree, she went live the other day. And Bree was like, she didn't deserve that. The Real K Fit didn't deserve that. How you gonna tell people not to say certain people on your panel, but then you be saying the names of them people on your panel? And Bree was like, you can't have it both ways. You can't say 1 second, this heat, this heat, this heat, or somebody else's name that you really don't like. And then when somebody else mentions it, you get mad and cuss them out and drop them off. Like,
I've never known K Fit to be rude on a panel.
and
She,
she wasn't. Mm-mm.
she may, you know, uh, drag a little bit.
And be a very vocal, which we
Yeah,
like.
yeah. No, but I've never heard her just blatantly be disrespectful. She's always been welcomed on panels. Her views are sound and it just is. I didn't hear it, but I've heard about it. And it's when I heard that Ness went off on her, I'm like, what in the world could K Fit do for somebody to just go
Right.
off?
And
It,
she actually had put the name in the back chat. She had told Ness. She started talking about something and Ness was like, put in the back chat or something like that. So she put in the back chat. But then when they got to talking about it, I guess Heidi was coming at the real K Fit because she still supports Ness and supports Ness and Max, or Ness alone. K Fit can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think she supports Ness and Max, I think, but for sure Ness. So her and Heidi basically the conversation started because the real K Fit said Heidi is coming at people that support you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what K-Fit was mainly talking about. But then when she ended it, because she really didn't say this heat on the panel or nothing, she didn't say that name on the panel. But then what she said was, she better come, before she come at me, she better come at Max. Or she better get with Max, because I guess Max said something about her or whatever. And so that's when Ness was like, oh my God, didn't I tell you say that name? Da, 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 da. I mean, she went ballistic. Yep, K-Fit said, yep, that's what happened. Support Ness and Max. Yep. So it was collab, and that's what the real K-Fit was saying, that we're catching bullets because of her. Your supporters are catching bullets because of her. So that's all K-Fit was trying to say. And then she ended it with, but before she come for me, she better get with Max or something like that. And that was all it took. And she wasn't saying Max like to be disrespectful. She didn't say the name to be disrespectful to Ness.
Yeah.
But Ness was like, yeah, I done told y'all how many times not to say to people that. I mean, she just went. It was bad. And the real K-Fit, she basically, you ain't gonna disrespect me. I ain't gonna be disrespected. You know, da 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 da. And that's what happened. And a lot of people have been, you know, saying that wasn't right. Some people saying it is right, but most people are saying that wasn't right what she did. And I agree. It was too much. It was like she was like this. He was talking about Lovely trying to make a moment out of us, obviously really hearing a toilet flush, but she was really trying to make a moment. She had her moment.
That's too bad. But you know, K-Fit, I catch bullets. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? I take it pretty quietly. You know, I don't come back and I've caught bullets for Ronnie Q. I'm a mod in there, and I definitely catch bullets from being over here. And you just take it in stride, girl. Take it in stride. Um, I'm sure you've washed your hands of that and brushed it off your shoulder, but don't let it keep bothering you. I know you probably aren't, but you know, you have a lot of support. People like you. And what's that saying? One monkey doesn't stop a show. Isn't that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
So don't let it bother you, girl. Anytime you hit a link, and this is for everyone, anytime you hit a link, you know you're liable to hear your name in somebody's live. You know what I mean? Or see your name in somebody's chat. And that's just, you know, when you hit panels, that's kind of the chance you take, girl. So you are liked. Don't worry about it and keep it moving.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know,
And
because
she's about to start her own channel and doing her own content.
really,
Yes.
K-Fit,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be there. I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
be.
Matter of fact, let me drop her thing down again. I've been dropping it lately, her
Okay, good.
channel,
Because
but I want to drop it again.
I'll subscribe.
Yes, I want people to subscribe and hit the notification bell. There you go. There's her link, y'all. Hit that link. Hit that old nasty piece of stinking link. But yes, so moving right along.
Yeah.
What the fuck shit? Okay. Let me be
Amen.
nice. Let me
Is
be
that
nice.
how you starting out?
Let
Okay.
me be nice.
Let me hold on.
Hmm. I wish it was 5 o'clock so I can have a drink. Um,
Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, girl.
it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Oh, she said she'll be live next week.
Oh. Do you have your mods picked out and everything?
Yes, I can't wait.
You need to get your mindset and get your mods all in order and think about it. So when they drop down in the chat, you could just make them blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And yep, like Corio said, decide right now who you want as far as people you really trust on here, people who you know really support you on here. Make sure you get them in mind because you're going to need them, because I have a feeling that your channel is going to grow really, really fast.
Yeah.
So
And
get you at least 3 to 5 of them right away.
yeah. And depending on who you have on your panel, Hood Table can contest it. She can tell you, depending on who you have in your panel, and what they say. You got to remember the trolls. So, you might even see them in chats and ask them, "Do you mind being a mod?" I've seen people do that, and they'll let you know, and you can just have them in mind when you go live. Mods are important.
Definitely. I've been wanting to get some more mods, at least maybe 2 or 3, but I have to really think on it, and that's no shade to any of y'all. But I feel like I know a mod is not a real job, but you definitely want to make sure that it's somebody who truly supports you. And we just saw mod gates around here before many times, right? So you definitely got to make sure you give that stick to somebody. Yep, she said she already got them picked. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yep, that's what's up. But okay, so last night there were some pictures floating around on the YouTube streets, and people were comparing body parts to other CCs. And one of the CCs who was comparing her body parts to another CC is our Tracy. I don't know what is going on, Tracy.
Why? Both are over 50. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let me just say this, and then I'm going to leave it alone. By the time you're 50 or over, your body's been through some things. You might have stretch marks from having a baby. Your boobs might have dropped, so you have stretch marks on your boobs. You might have an old bullet wound, an old knife wound, creases and crevices and marks and bumps and lumps and dumps. Put it away. And I'm done. Go ahead. Just put it away. Put it away. Be serious. When you're over 50, you've been through some things. You might have an old scar, and with Black people, we get hyperpigmentation really easy when we have a scar. And so you just, I put it away.
I just thought you was gonna say something else.
I cut myself off. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Oh my God. Oh Lord Jesus. Okay, Smooth Carter said that was the worst sight I've seen in my life. I'm looking at the pictures now, child. I'm looking at the pictures now, and I'm like, Tracy, Tracy, you got a lot of love out here for you, girl. You got a lot of love out here. But
why did Kiki put her underwear all up in the crack of her ass?
I know. I'm looking at the pictures right now, and I'm like,
put it away.
She first I thought it was a swimming suit at first. And I'm like, no, that don't even look like a thong. It just looked like she pulled the drawers together between her butt cheeks and then sat her ass on. See, that's why Octo had to go there and deep clean that motherfucking apartment. Because she got her ass sitting all up on the sink in the bathroom.
Right. People just don't think. When they take selfies, and this is for everyone, they're all in the bathroom. You can see stuff, or when you see the TikTok videos, they're dancing and stuff, and you can't even watch them do whatever they're doing because you're looking in the background. What is that on the floor? Why you clean your girl?
But you know what?
What?
Treese, I don't know what that is on her butt cheek. I don't know what that is on Tracy's butt cheek, but I would not And I'm holding the picture, all kind of different angles. Tracy,
It
did
might
you know that was there, Tracy,
it
before you
might
put
be a
the
birth.
picture on
I'm
here?
thinking it might be a birthmark because Tracy, she has a lot of moles on her
But it's
face.
the optics, Corio.
Yeah, yeah, I get
It's
it.
the optics. And that might be a birthmark. It might be. But from our point of view, it just looks
That's
like.
why I said put it all away. Why would who? Somebody said it was a booty contest, or
I
why?
don't
Why,
know. Then somebody said she got bullet wound on her breast.
girl? It took me out when a few said, she's always called Fi Titty Babe, and so
Because of them bruises on her chest or
yes,
them
and
marks.
look like cigarette burns, and just
Mm-hmm.
put it away. If you know you, uh, uh, mm-mm. I have a friend. And she feels like when she goes on vacation, I'm sorry about my voice. She can wear what she wants to wear because I'll never see these people again. Da 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 da. So when her and her friends go on vacation, they wear bikinis every day. And I'm like, you, fupas, stretch marks, loose skin, big stomachs. Bi- Put it away. Put it away. Put it away. I don't. I don't know. I like to when I look in the mirror. I like to look good. When I'm getting ready to go out, and I just don't understand that mindset.
But
Uh,
someone thinks that looks good. I don't know how many females I've seen, even in my own city. When summertime's come,
girl,
they will have a whole protruding stomach
girl,
hanging all the way over their pants or their shorts with a short shirt
right,
showing their whole belly, stretch marks, wounds.
girl.
You have a little ring in there in the navel that you can barely see.
Oh,
And they be just walking around like they the shit. I'm like,
girl.
there are women who out here who have skinny legs and skinny arms, but they have a big stomach. But they think because they have skinny legs and skinny arms that their stomach hanging all out with a short t-shirt is cute.
Yeah, they call. There's different shapes, and when you have small, it's called an apple shape because your stomach, sticks out, because there's a pear shape where you're skinny on top, and then from the waist down, you're huge, So I know exactly what you're talking about, the apple shaped women with the big stomachs, and everything else is little small. And so they think, I, girl, I don't know. And then they wonder why they don't have a man. And it's
Mm-mm.
like, you're out here trying to get a man, obviously. But then you, girl, I don't, no.
And you know what's even crazier?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I happened to be watching Kiki Primer last night, and she once again making another video about her and Octagon. And
What'd you call him?
Octagon.
Okay.
And in her video, she mentioned something about people. Okay, she mentioned, first of all, in the title of my show, I said, so now we got witches and warlocks on YouTube. Because she claims that there are witches and warlocks on YouTube, people who are always trying to bring people down. And she said people bringing up old stuff, people posting old pictures, things like the picture of her butt on the bathroom sink that we saw posted last night on Tracy's wall. And when we always say on here, when you put something out here on social media, it don't matter how many new lives you change over. If you become a Christian next week or a pastor, or if you saving all the children in the world, them pictures is always going to be out there. Them pictures are always going to be out there. And then also, she was saying we have to recognize that we got some evil people out here on YouTube and always coming at you. And it's like she fails to even accept any responsibility of the fuck shit that she has done on YouTube and in people's real lives. But then she's quick to be like, people are always coming at her real life. Like the last few days, she even said it again last night. For the last 2 days, she said, I keep telling y'all, this is my real life. This is my real life. You guys are messing with my real life. But you keep putting your real life on here, and also you have fucked with people's real lives.
Thank you. That's
Not one,
okay.
not two. I mean, we could just run down a whole list of people
Right.
who you done fuck with in real life.
We've watched her do all, show her body parts, get drunk,
The red bra.
yeah, drag people half to death herself. So why are you upset? Yeah, that kills me with people. You can drag, but when somebody drags you for your works, then it's a problem. Now we're all witches and warlocks because we're doing commentary on what she came on YouTube and said. Because isn't that why you did it? Because you wanted clicks and views?
That's exactly why she did it, but she's still trying to portray like she was on here drunk the other day having a mental breakdown. And I'm sorry, boo boo, but we can see right through your bullshit and we see you for your works. And that shit you did on here the other day, she talking about it wasn't a mistake. I wasn't really just, purposely coming on here to, you know, humiliate my man. As I was having a mental breakdown. It was a breakdown. And you guys, we're not allowed to have a breakdown. Like you still running with that bullshit ass storyline narrative that you was on here drunk. Your ass was not drunk. You might have looked like you was fucking drunk with
And
your wig cock deuce, as Deanna would say.
that's the thing I want people to understand. We've been watching Kiki for about what, 5 years? And maybe I came in 5 years ago. Maybe it happened even before that. But we've been watching Kiki do this stuff. She'll leave, she'll come back. But what I want to say is a lot of times Kiki is pretending to be drunk. A lot of times she might have a few drinks, but there are plenty of times when Kiki's pretending to be drunker than, you know what I mean? She does, she
She
plays.
likes to play the damsel in distress.
Yes, and she likes to pretend like she's drunk. I'm pretty. Tell me I'm pretty. I'm so pretty. Titty pops out of the red bra. Oops. People going, your bra, pull your bra up. Your nipples showing. Oh, come on now. We've been watching that for years.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Years.
Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, Kenna. Good morning, Colette. Good morning, Charlie. Smooth Carter. Hey, everyone in the chat. Make sure you guys like and share the video, please, and thank you very much. And Kenna said, I'm tired of a 50-year-old woman refusing to take accountability for her actions.
Thank you. Well, did you hear about something? Everything I'm gonna say is, did you hear? Because I didn't hear it. But did you hear something about her daughter's graduation speech? How she said, and my mother's always on, uh, not so much YouTube, but always on social media.
And did you hear that the good old Grish said that didn't really happen? I
Uh,
don't know how she would have found out that, but Grish said, I promise you that really did not happen.
I thought that was weird. It was like someone
Mm-hmm.
had to be at the graduation to know. So okay, because it did sound weird to me. I'm
It
glad.
sounds really weird. And I'm like, is there video footage of that? Can you prove? Because me personally, everybody I know, including me, records all their kids' graduations.
Exactly.
So do you got the footage of her saying that
Right. I'm
her mama
like,
always spends her time on the internet?
right, because I'm like, so we got people following people to their kids' graduations. I'm glad it's not true. I'm
I
glad.
don't know.
I'm glad it's not true.
I mean, but see, the thing is, you might be glad it's not true, but why are you lying? That's like one of her main character traits is to lie. Like she's a liar. She's a narcissistic liar.
Yeah.
And why are you lying? Because she wants attention. She's always wanted attention from day one on the internet. That's what she wants for attention. Last night, the little fake tears came. She was like, I thought he was leaving me, but I guess I was wrong. He's really not breaking up with me. But I thought he was leaving me.
So
And my daughter, what she said at graduation, and then my mom and auntie came for graduation, and then they left after graduation, and I just felt like everybody was leaving me. I'm like, the fuck? Your family come into town and they leave, and you feel like everybody's leaving you.
yeah,
Like, if you think everybody's leaving you, then why don't you move to where they at?
just
It's just bullshit, and I'm tired of she does this. She comes online. Then she said last night that she's going to take a break, and she's like, I don't know if it's going to be for a few weeks or maybe a few days, but I need to take a mental break.
I'm just surprised that Big Dick Energy took her back.
Girl,
Yeah,
because he never left her.
yeah. Well,
He never left her. They both was running a fucking game on
can I
here.
can I
Mm-hmm.
ask you why your opinion
Mm-hmm.
as to why these people that are married and in relationships come online and do these things? I don't understand it. Why would you risk your relationship, or why would you put all this out there when you're in a marriage or relationship? I don't understand it.
It's for clicks and views, just like that. What's that girl name? Um, oh my god, the one we was talking about. Her and her boyfriend always breaks up. She got a lot of kids. She got a huge channel. What is her name? The black girl. She's always on here with her blonde hair
Oh, I know who you're talking about. She started out trying to tell people how to save money and
and how to live in the projects and how to
yeah,
feed kids with all the food stamps and
yes,
what is her name, y'all? Not Chrissy.
I,
Not Chrissy.
I can't think of her name.
Uh, her boyfriend name is Woody.
And now she's a millionaire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
her boyfriend's name is Woody,
yeah.
and
I can't
she
think of
always get on here talking about he done left me. Peach, Peach, thank you, Sassy and Lock, Peach. She always get on here talking about her boyfriend and their problems, or her husband, or whoever, her baby daddy.
yeah,
And one minute we done broke up. I mean, she cussing him out, talking about she throwing his shit out, just degrading him and humiliating him. Peach McIntyre, there you go. And then the next day, oh, we done made up. We're back together. It's for clicks and views.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
no other explanation, because people with common sense, they're not going to come on here, not even on Facebook, where they're not getting paid, and do all the fuck shit that some people do on here. They know they're getting the clicks and views, and child. That's all it was yesterday, and it benefited his channel and her channel. But one thing I say, and I know Marcus, I know a lot of y'all do not like Marcus, a street interviewer, but one thing he did say that I can agree with, he told him man to man, because Marcus hit his panel, and he was like,
Talking about Peach
well,
McIntyre's husband.
oh no, Marcus hit Octavia's panel
Okay.
the other day when the shit first hit the fan. And
Yeah.
he said, I never had a problem with you, but obviously I had a problem with her because she's been, bringing havoc on my life every day for like the last 6 to 9 months, like heavy attacks on me for like the last, and I thought you were with the fuck shit, because I would see you literally co-signing everything that she's doing, and not just to me, but to other people. You know what I'm saying? And so he said, that's the only issue I ever had with you. But he said, man to man, you shouldn't be sitting around on this internet giving this compassionate type of commentary on YouTube.
You know, I can't take anything that man says seriously. So if Octavius ignored him, I don't blame him.
I
How
don't
can
know if Octavius ignored him or not, but I think whether that would have came from my mouth or Marcus' mouth or any other person's mouth, he would have ignored them, because they know what they're doing. They running a play.
how can you say I saw you sitting there and co-signing it, but I'm glad you if he was sitting there co-signing it, then he agreed with it. You know, how can you excuse him for his bad behavior?
He didn't
And
excuse him for his bad behavior.
okay, good.
No, he was just telling him, he was like, I don't have a problem with you. But, people were trying to get Octavius and Kiki to come offline and quit talking about this bullshit.
Yeah.
And the way that Octavius was talking about it, I mean, you could just see like either he's soft as a piece of tissue or it's a play. That's basically what he was trying to say. Why are you up here being this compassionate with this type of commentary? Like, get offline, handle this shit offline. He was like, if you take the compassion and all the emotion out your commentary, you could be a really good reactionist YouTuber or something like that. And basically, he wasn't like okaying the shit that he was doing. He was just saying, I don't have a problem with you, other than
Got you. Okay.
you sat there with her. Like, even with the VS, he was live all the time talking about VS, talking about this, making threats, and that, not just them, other people too. And so that's what he's saying. Octavius, it was like you was okaying or co-signing all of the fuck shit she been doing to people.
Yeah.
And he literally has.
He has, yeah. Can you
Mm.
hear the dog squeaking this toy? Come here. Give me that toy. Come here.
Ah, the little puppy making noise.
Yeah, she
Don't be taking my toy.
hey, she juked me. I couldn't get it. She give me okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Let me put myself on mute till I
No,
get
that's
the
okay.
toy.
Smooth Carter said that bitch I wouldn't mess with. I would get all kinds of false chart. Thank you. Thank you. Then she on here insinuating that he was trying to do the R word to her. And now she talking about
What? Wait,
people
what?
making up. Oh, go ahead.
What? She
Well,
accused him
remember,
of
oh,
what?
you probably missed that when we was live yesterday, but it was like she was insinuating by when she was saying I was going to stab him because he wanted to do it and I didn't.
What?
That's what she said when she first came live. When she was talking about it was too big and it hurt and all this kind of stuff. And she was like, one time he wanted to do it and he kept putting it on my butt, knowing I don't do those type of things. And I was going to stab him.
That's like remember QB and Phi when she accused him
Yep.
of things and
Yep.
then he went right back. What is wrong with these people? There's okay.
And that's why it's a play too, because what man would allow a woman to say all this type of stuff to him online, given how his mother's and sister's names and brother's names or whatever, showing his phone number when she was showing his text
What?
messages. Yeah, when she
What?
was showing text messages,
Oh my
she
god.
deleted. You know how you delete somebody's name from your phone, but if you show their
Yeah.
text message, it'll say their phone number instead of
Oh,
their name.
oh my god.
So yeah, his phone number was showing, and he said people been calling him ever since. So now she up here, quit calling him, quit calling him. You guys are dumb. You guys are stupid.
Oh my god. See,
Smooth Star said
people
fast
need to do their research before they get them. If you're gonna date someone on YouTube, you need or you're interested in someone on YouTube, sit back and watch them and see if this is the type of person that you want to start a relationship with on YouTube. I mean, research, research, research. When you want to do anything on YouTube, that's like me letting I drop down in the chat and the hood table makes me blue. I could if she doesn't know me, I could go in and delete all her people. I you have to research when you're on social media, period. You can't just go blindly because I'm sure if he did his research on her, he might not be in this situation. Am I making sense?
Mm-hmm.
With all these people, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, for anything,
Mm-hmm.
it's here on videos, research, ask questions. I,
And he hasn't. I don't think he's been around because remember we didn't see him until we met Rob Rack.
Yeah.
So I don't think he knows Kiki's real history.
And that's the problem.
And that's why she hates that people keeps bringing up the old pictures and the old storylines. The red bra. The picture Tracy posted last night with her booty cheeks sitting up and high and plump on her sink in her bathroom.
And that's like, you can't just hint. You can't just sit up in the clouds and listen. Research. Go look at videos. There's plenty of people that have lost channels, but you can still go look at old videos and try to get a hint at what the person is about. It's a lot. And I don't know. I think he got digmatized, because she's very cute. She's a cute woman. And I just think that he saw her and it was someone he wanted. And he just went for it. And now he's all in this mess, play or not play. Your phone number got doxxed. I heard yesterday you said, someone on your panel said that she doxed his family.
Yeah, she gave out his family members' names, and people were like, well, she didn't really dox those. She didn't give out their last name or nothing like that. He said, come on now. How far stretch is it for their last name to be the same as mine?
Exactly.
And she knows we live in Florida.
Exactly.
And people on here know he live in Florida.
Yeah. And if he did his research, he would know that a lot of times she does that kind of stuff.
And then she acts like everything is everybody's fault. Like even last year, remember when her and Ken was going back and forth again last year?
Yep.
Octavius was around during that time. He was definitely around during that time.
He was, because the both of them attacked Ken. Yeah.
They both attacked Ken and see, that's what I'm talking about. This man, Marcus, like I said, I know he's done some things that people just think are despicable. But he also notices all the people she has harassed, and he was right there. Octavius was right there. So you obviously was down with the fuck shit. Even when that money allegedly came up missing that was supposed to go to Rob Rax, both of y'all was right there.
Right. Yeah.
And now Rob Rax is talking shit about him. I don't know if you know that.
No, I didn't. I don't.
Yeah, I know you don't watch him. I don't really either, but somebody had told me. I went over there and watched a little bit, and yeah, he was going in and on Octavia. Sure was.
Yeah, that's your job as a content creator. Like you told me, I gotta go watch some things and people that I don't really care for, because I gotta get the commentary when I go live. So I get it.
But sometimes I cringe. I'm like, but I want this commentary, so I cringe and sit there and listen. Take as much as I can take.
You cringe and hold your nose.
Yeah, I'm like, ooh. But let me read some of these comments. Okay. Hello, Jules. Hey, how you doing? B-Sector, then she called her baby on Wednesday to answer some questions about the AKAs. Her daughter sounded upset and annoyed. Her members told her to stop calling that child. And bringing her daughter in it. That's what people were saying the other day. Why you keep bringing your kids into everything? Charlie said, want to bet the B-Sector won't be in her chat after this?
Yes.
Oh, did you see it? Oh, man. Let me tell you something, Corio. Supposedly, she fell out in the street sector or whatever other sector she had went to.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's just trying to get back into the B sector, right?
Mm-hmm.
So almost every live, I heard her say, and y'all see, the B sector is here. The B sector is here. Tell them, y'all, I didn't get kicked out the B sector. The B sector is in my chat right now.
That's why I was telling Charlie on this comment, the B sector will be there because it's a shit show. We love a shit show. So I think they're going to be in the chat. They were in the chat with that MHB dude, and he was doxing everyone over here. There's no loyalty. The B sector's, going to be there for the shit.
There is not a lot of people in here are not loyal, and yes, they were over there when he was doxing everybody over here.
Yeah,
and some of the people who support people and some of the people in the chats was over there giving out people's names, and I was just like, I cannot believe this.
Yeah, Yeah.
I cannot. He was like, give me another name. Give me another name. Where they live? What's their name? What's their mama name? Where they work? They just filling all the information out
Yeah.
in this chat.
Yeah. These people are not loyal.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not at all. Not at all. Kenna said her daughter is the mother in the duel. Hold on. Her daughter's the mother in the duel, and that's sad. Hello says she said around midnight she was taking a break. Yep. She came live. It was like 3 a.m. her time.
Oh my God.
And then it was because they're hours ahead of us, but it was around midnight here when she went live. And she was like, I just figured I'd come on here and apologize to him publicly. I'm like, at 3 a.m.
And see, most of us are in bed,
Uh-huh.
but you have people that work the night shift, they're bored, and anyone that goes live, they go to the chat because it helps them, work those hours and get through them. So
Mm-hmm.
I bet people were in her chat at 3 a.m.
They were.
See? Yeah.
And some of the people she was blocking out her chat because they were basically, she said they were haters and trolls, but people just seeing the shit for the fuck shit. But she started blocking people in her chat, talking about, I don't need any haters and stupid ass people over here. She said, I'm trying to be very vulnerable and I don't owe anything to anybody but to Octavius. And he has forgiven me. He's prayed with me and he's still my friend.
Oh my God. Oh, so they're not in a relationship now. They're just
She,
free.
child,
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know. She said last night that she thought he left her. Like, so you came online and did all that shit, humiliated him. I mean, talking about his body parts and.
can I ask a question, please?
Mm-hmm,
Okay.
mm-hmm,
So do we know exactly when she said she thought he was leaving her? Do we know exactly how this started? What happened to,
mm-hmm.
start the ball rolling on all this?
I
Or
mean, she just literally jumped. Charlie, I don't know if you remember, but she just literally jumped online and was talking about he's leaving her.
okay. And that's how it all started.
Yeah, that was it. Was like
Wow.
she ain't did no commentary like this fuck shit in a minute. She been doing mainly everything on that man over there in the streets, and then all of a sudden she just makes a live about her and Octavius and that he's leaving me, and then he gets on there. Well, who wouldn't leave you when you always cussing me out and calling me names and talking about me and threatening the police on me and she was
What?
like, I didn't threaten the police on him, but when he be loud and stuff, sometimes he be outside, and I'd be like, you need to stop because people will call, they in Prince William County, and she was like, people will call PG County on you, and she was like, I was just trying to protect him, and he was like, no, she always kept bringing up PG County, the police, and she said because she stays in a bougie neighborhood,
Oh God.
and the people over there will put a black man in jail. And she said, even my enemy told y'all that they will put a somebody's black ass in jail real quick. And you know who the enemy is we talking about, who lives by her.
Why is he outside yelling?
I guess they were allegedly fighting. Sometimes when you're fighting, you're screaming, you're yelling, stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to assume that she was referencing.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna assume that she was referencing. And then last night, girl, I almost hollered last night because she has been showing her house ever since Octavia said that her house is a mess and that he had to deep clean it and stuff like that. She been showing footage of her house, like just panning the camera around a little bit.
Oh my
And
God.
from what we can see, she has like a normal house, normal furniture, nothing fancy, nothing to brag about. But last night, girl, she was talking about her house, talking about just because you look like me and just because you might live like somebody like me doesn't mean that you can't have a mental breakdown.
What?
Yes. She was like,
Oh my
you
God.
can look like me, you can live like me, you can have nice things like me, and you can still have a breakdown. And this is how she was talking. You might think I'm just But no, this is how she was talking last night. I just don't know why people are just, oh my god. It was so. I mean,
Cringy. It makes you wonder how people grew up. Because if you have basic things and you think that makes you bougie, and that other see, here's the thing.
uh-huh.
You don't know what people have. You don't know what kind of education people have. But these people will sit online and act like they are upper crust and just so bougie, and they have it all. And like you said, when she panned the camera around, it was basic. So it makes you wonder how people grew up to where they think basic is bougie. You know what I mean? It just boggles. You are broke. How do you know people are broke? How do you know people aren't educated? Just because they come in the B sector and cut up doesn't mean they're not educated, and they don't have nice things, and they don't have money. I mean, you showed your home. You have a beautiful home. You have beautiful things in it. It's that, what you're saying. You're the one that's bougie. You know what I mean, according to her, your kitchen is to die for. I love your kitchen. But you're not on there panning the camera around trying to belittle other people on what you have. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Is How does she grow up that she thinks basic shit is bougie?
Child, I don't know, but I don't know if you want to be on here with ZX. Are y'all gonna be cool together on the panel?
Yeah, I'll be nice.
Okay. What
Good
up,
morning.
TTX?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
I
Good
think people,
morning.
good morning. Good morning. I think that, I think she values pocketbooks. She values outfits, and she values shoes. She don't value wigs because she would do better. But in her world, that's bougie. That's bougie. Not having real assets. She doesn't own a home. She doesn't have anything that is increasing in value. And I think that she's running her credit cards to the limit. You spend 11,000, I don't think that she had 11,000 sitting around anywhere. But I think she's maxing out about 4 or 5 cards. That's for sure. But I just wanted to add my commentary on that. I don't think that she's bougie by any extent. But does she work? Yeah, she got a job. I think that she was compelled to show her house because the only thing that Octavia said was that there was molded food in the kitchen and there was gnats. Food had decayed in the refrigerator and she orders out a lot. That's not bougie. That's not bougie. So the world that she lives in is a fantasy. I think the bougie thing is more of a play on being something that she's not, which is an AKA. I think I would listen to the commentary between her and Beach. And a lot of people want to be associated with upper echelon organizations in order to have status. And the bougie component is something that would be associated with AKAs and the color scheme that she utilizes, the pink and the green, and so forth and so on. But she didn't pass the test when Beach gave that to her, so that made Beach an enemy. But I pose a question to you, ladies. Um, if Octavius goes back, because the reason that she is um, making all of these statements. I apologize. I had a breakdown. Is because she's not looking good. So she needs to fix it. And in order to fix it, she's got to get him back. So if he returns, two questions: is he a fool? That's one. Number two, how long before she does it to him again for clicks and views? Because all of that was orchestrated. The tears, the drama. When I met Kiki a year, a year and some months ago, Kiki wasn't getting any clicks and views. I met Kiki on my panel and I pulled up the tape. I got two videos with her on my panel in her bra, and there was a big deal about was I taking advantage of her being on my panel in that capacity. And she was very, very flirtatious, and I discarded her. I actually brushed her off and invited the women from the channel to come up and talk to her about her display. And we did that, um, yes, about 13 months ago, just before she got involved with Octavia. So he was aware of who she was. And from what I'm learning, that's who she was. That was her YouTube persona, the drunk chick, the chick in her bra. So in reality, all she's done is return to what she came from. That's how she got clicks and views. That is how she displayed herself. I don't think there's anything bougie about a grown woman sitting around. And I think she was in a bra 2 or 3 days. I think it was 2 or 3 days, the same red bra. And people were like, hey, I mean, if you're going to be in your bra, change it. And she was like, oh, I got multiple red bras. See, see, see. That's not bougie when you break it all down. I think it's just a state of mind or a state of wanting.
So, what were your questions? I'm sorry.
Do you think that Octavius would be a fool to
Hmm.
return to her? And how long do you think it will be before she does it again if he returns? Because we all know she's going to do it again.
That's what I wanted to add to his commentary.
Hey,
Okay. Well, can I answer real quick?
Go ahead.
I think it's all a play and it's all fake. I don't think he's ever left her. And so I don't think there's any coming back because I think it's a play on both of their parts. He was in cahoots with her, just like he has been in cahoots with all the fuck shit she has been doing for the last, I don't know, since they've been together. And she was involved in fuck shit before him, but he was involved. And I just think it's a play. And I just think it's a play.
I I'm in complete agreement with the hood table. And you're speaking of a year ago, year and a half ago. Kiki's been doing this for at least 5 years.
Right.
You, she'd leave, she'd come back, playing the drunk role, jump up on Tracy's panel, and Tracy, would tolerate her. Tracy was very nice to her. Tracy would let her go for hours. Either, I think sometimes she was drunk and sometimes she wasn't. She'd just be acting. Pizarro and Tracy would let her come up on their panels and do her thing for like the past 5 years. Then she'd leave for 6 months. I think she was in here in troll pages, but as far as coming in as Kiki and Baby, wasn't that another one of her YouTube names was Baby? She would, she this is what she does. But I'm in agreement with the hood table. I think it was all a play, but I think she went too far by showing his phone number. And she went a little bit too far, but he'll forgive her. As a matter of fact, the word is they're back together already. So
Well,
that
per her conversation this morning, they're just talking. She even acknowledged that they're not uh, back together, but they're talking. And I think is like when I see, and I'm gonna get ready to drop down, but when I see situations like this, I think we should do commentary on it, on what we should not tolerate and what we should not do. And what I wanted to do was appeal to him as a man and say, well, if you do re-engage with this woman? What do you require of her? It can't be prayer because y'all used to pray together. And it can't be as it was before all of this. You have to say, I need tangibles. What's going to be different? And so you can set up new goalposts and say, if you cross this line again in this capacity, because from what I got from him, it was the alcohol. She had had a couple of drinks, sat down in front of him and said, "Hi, my name is Kiki." Basically reintroducing herself to him as one of her personalities or demeanors that she had carried or had hidden from him for a period of time. And that's when everything else came about with, well, if you get out of pocket, they'll put you in jail down here. And then for him to be so far away from home, to not feel comfortable, of course he would try and leave and get out of there, because at any given minute she could say, get out, you don't like it, you can't take it, get out. And now you're in Washington DC looking for a way home. So sometimes, as my grandmother used to say, you don't snatch your hand out of the lion's mouth, you ease it out until you can do better. And that's what he did. He eased his hand out and got back to a safe area. As I would advise any woman to do the same thing. I appreciate your time, Hood Table. I'm
No
listening and
problem.
I'm
Thank you
enjoying
for
the
coming up
commentary.
and giving your
Yes,
opinions with
ma'am.
us. There's some fuck shit going on, child.
Indeed, indeed.
All right, let me shout out Mrs. Jones for becoming a member. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Miss Jones. Thank you. And Perry Rico, yes, we know that was not Tracy's ass sitting on that seat. We know that was Kiki. But that's who I was referring to. Tracy, she got some other booty shot pics on there that we got to look at last night. What's up, Silky Black?
You're not gonna tell me how nice I was?
Oh, you were. Oh my God. You were exceptionally nice.
Okay, thank
My
you. I
my so
I want to
I
put that out there. Hi, Silky.
want everybody. This is what I wanted to add to your commentary. Um, I would have to disagree with your opinion, both of you all's opinion, because I absolutely thought that this was not a play. If this was a play, then he's a damn fool because she did not put him in a good light. If this was a play, you talking about, your man, but he's so broke. I'm not finna put my man out there. Oh, and he won't get no job. It was just too much for it to be a play. Even talking about the size of his penis, that was just too much to put your man, out there. And it was so discouraging to me because what I did feel, my opinion, and what I saw before all of this is that yes, he was good for her because he took her from this place that she's in, a drunken stupor, to just better. And I thought that they was just good and lovely together. And see, it would be different. I came up here to answer his question. Would he be a fool? Absolutely. And let me tell you why. Relationships go through a lot of shit, especially if you longevity in your relationships. But what the unacceptable part is that she came out here and did all that shit. She came out here and displayed. Listen, it's not beyond us to see her in that way. We've seen her in that way plenty of times. But the way she came out here, it was like a campaign against him, not just her being drunk. I don't believe it's a play because he got the fuck up out of there and went back home. And that is what caused all of this. So I think it was real. It was real. I believe it was. So I believe that, a lot of things in your relationship you forgive and you move on and move past. But to me, she made a fool of him out here out here, she took it beyond their real life. And that's what I disagree with, where she was concerned. And it was no talking to her, it was no getting her to stop, you know. And so am I supposed to just say, oh, okay, you was drunk. I forgive you. Hell no, because it will happen again. That's all I can add.
Can I add one
The
more
the
component
hood
before I
table,
leave,
Go ahead.
ma'am?
I just want to let you know that Edie was disgusting. She took a poop on the live. She didn't wash her hands. She's a disgusting.
Jay Dunn, I forgot all about you and your shenanigans. Jay Dunn, I forgot how she said whenever ZS jump on here, she's gonna get on here and interrupt the show. Jay Dunn, I'm gonna have to let you down, boo. I love you though.
Jay,
Jay
I just
Dunn, you so wrong for that, Jay. She got me. Choreo, you didn't even. I'm
I, ju-
sorry. Continue on, Silky. I don't even know who was talking.
Silky, can
I
I?
just
Go ahead,
I
Z.
just wanted to add one more component that this one other reason why I think it wasn't a play. I agree with you, sis. Um, she reached out to Rob Rack to further insult him and degrade him. Him and Rob Rack were friends, but they're not friends anymore. But that's somebody that she reached out to during that period of time in order to agitate Octavius even more. So, I mean, for a woman to reach out, like me, you, my woman, what are you calling my friend for? In particular, my ex best friend. What are you calling them for? What do you need them around for up on your panel? Why are you engaging with him? I thought that was the most disrespectful thing that she did outside of doxing his family. I just wanted to add that to the conversation. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, CX.
I totally agree with that. And that's another point that I wanted to make, that he said that throughout whatever, he never came out here and said anything. He never, like, even he defended her time and time again. And even to today, I would not allow any of her ops or people who have spoke against her up on her panel. It's a respect thing. So should he go back to that bullshit? No, absolutely not.
The hood table, I'm not sure why it was worthy of you to drop me because I just got on YouTube right
You're not
now.
sure, Jay Dunn. Really? Come on now.
He
It's
was
the
not up here.
optics. It's
That
the
man was
optics.
not. Well, I don't know what the optics is, but I actually work for a living, man. I just got on
Okay,
YouTube and I read Bob and I heard you and Corio talking about the toilet thing. So I
I
clicked the
know what
link.
they done. You just interrupted the whole show, and you said that you would do that every single time you see him on
No,
a.
what I said is I don't want to be on the panel with him. Anytime he done came up here while I was up here, I always drop. So you lying?
No, hold on, Choreo. Somebody better
Yeah.
back me up on this.
Yes. What?
She did not
I've
say that
always said the
nasty.
man threatened to sexually assault me.
Oh,
It's been plenty of times where you brought him up here,
Jay
and
Dunn.
I have.
Please don't say that, Jay Dunn. Now, Choreo, was you sick when she came up here that day and said that?
No.
So did you? Am I the
Uh,
only one who remember her saying
I
that?
rem- Here's the thing. I remember her saying that, but to be fair, she was up here first before he was brought up this second time. She was up.
No. She was not. He
Right.
was here first. He was here first. And then I
I
added
came
her
here and
on.
it was Silky Black.
No, Jay Dunn. He was talking. He was here first. I added him first. Then you came.
He was
And
not up
then,
here when you put me on here.
yes, he
I don't know.
was.
Corio was saying that he was not because he was
Okay,
not.
hold on. Let me. I'm going to back it up on my phone.
And when you do, I want an
Hold on.
apology
Hold
because that
on.
was rude as hell.
Hold on, Jay Dunn.
Don't
Hold
get
on.
upset, Jay Dunn. Don't get upset.
Hold on, Jay. But while you up here, you can keep talking if you want, but I'm about to listen to it.
I could have swore she was up here first, but I may be wrong.
I did. It was you, Hood Table, and Silky Black. I know Silky Black, so that's why I clicked the link.
I may
No, I'm looking at it right now.
she wasn't up here
I,
first.
I was up here, and then you added him behind me, and then you want to tell me that I'm disrupting because he here. Well, you just put him up here while I'm on here.
Calm down, Jay Dunn.
I can't stand when people lie.
Hold on, Jay. Hold on. I might be wrong. Hold on.
You are wrong.
Don't call her a liar. She just was confused. If it's true, I thought you were up here first, but
To me, I just feel like she wanted a reason to drop me, even though he
uh,
wasn't even up here.
Jay Dunn, she likes you. Don't say that. Do not say that. She does not have a problem with you. She likes you.
Okay, okay. I apologize. Let me tell you what happened from my point of view. He was on the panel, and then you start talking about the poop. But I didn't realize that he was on the panel or that you were here first. You
Yeah.
were here first. He popped up. Both of y'all was quiet. As soon as Silky stopped talking, he started talking, and you started talking about poop. So that's why I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. That's my bad. I apologize. And the only reason
Well,
I
thank
dropped
you.
you down because I saw it wrong, and I thought you had just popped up and start because you had said you said that every time you saw him, you was gonna interrupt the show or talk over him or something like that. So I
No,
apologize. I apologize.
I've actually not really been caught on a link with him at all. And the way that it happened in that order is because I know Silky, so I gave her a chance to
But
finish
see,
her
you was
thought.
on a link with us all last week when he was on here, and that's what happened then. You did it then. So that, and then after that, when you jump back on, you said, I'm sorry, but I don't like him. And every time I see him on, so that was in my mind when you popped on and he started talking first and then you started talking. So I
Yeah.
got it totally
Wh-
confused.
But
That's my
I
bad.
don't.
Right, but the thing is, he came up and started talking as if I wasn't already up
I
here
know,
waiting
Jay
my
Dunn. I
turn.
just told
He
you,
was
Jay Dunn,
rude.
that I
It's
thought you
okay.
had, I just told you, I thought he had hit first, but you hit first, but he started talking first. So I got it mixed up. So I
That's
apologize.
yeah, and we're gonna move on because Jay
Yeah,
Dunn
because I'm not trying to
is
make it no
nothing against
big
you.
deal or no big moment. I was
Yeah,
wrong. I apologize. I'm sorry.
yeah, Jay Dunn. It wasn't.
Okay.
And don't start the hood table likes you. We
Yeah, I
do.
Well,
really do. I
no,
told her that yesterday. I'm like, you're like, out of all the people in this sector, I think we're one of very few that still even like you. Like not like you like that, but like you to come on the panel. And
yeah.
it's
Well, that's
because I
all.
do like you. I always say I like J Dub.
Yeah,
So yeah.
Well, yeah, that's all. I heard, I ran bald because I was trying to see what all I missed. And when I heard y'all talking about that, that's why I clicked the link. That's it.
yeah.
But okay then.
All right, boo. And again, I apologize one more time. I really, really do. I was wrong.
Now who's this
All
supposed?
right.
All right.
I don't recognize the.
Oh, that's Clyde, girl. That's Clyde. What's up, Clyde?
Oh my God!
Hi, ladies. Hi.
Hi,
Hi,
Clyde.
chat.
Hi, Clyde.
I was having problems connecting. I apologize. The hood table. I had to go in and make some adjustments. So listen, I just came up here to say the number one rule in the beef sector, because you know we have a couple of rules, is there's no crying in the beef sector. Forget the pink. There's no crying in the beef sector.
That's
You
right.
understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So Octavius, when you were over there with Kiki, when she was digging in other people's past and she was posting it up. Now listen, could she have been valid in defending herself and was meeting energy with the same energy? Probably. But the point being is that you sat there and co-signed and you reiterated and you continue to share the information that Kiki was sharing. I mean, it wasn't private information, it was public, but she brought it down to the beef sector. So now she's doing it to you. Ain't no crying in the beef sector, brother. And here's the thing. Let me add in my obligatory. I don't have a problem with Kiki. I don't have a problem with Octavius. I don't
Jay
have a
will.
problem with fill in the blank. Right? You know, we got to say that. I guess to keep the peace. But the point being is that Octavius, everything she did to you, brother, she has done to other people. So there is no crying in the paint. We don't want to hear it. We
We don't
don't want
want
to
to
hear
hear
it.
it. We don't want to hear
We don't want to hear it. Suck it up, buttercup.
it.
So so listen, go at her the way she going at you. If that's the way you want it. Listen, Kiki, girl, listen, you know the beef sector always take you back. But we ain't gonna follow you over there for no foolishness. But when you come back, here's the thing with the beef sector. Oh, okay, another one of our rules. These are in no particular order. Girl, when we tired of listening to your mess, we don't come to your channel no more. You see what I'm saying? We start blocking you out. You see what I'm saying? Ask some of the former slash returning slash leaving again uh content creators. When the beef sector gets tired of your foolishness, these repeated antics of yours, we stop watching.
That's
Okay.
true.
Now listen, y'all know I'm shady and I can always work Coochie Wilson into one of these stories. So listen, so Chaplain Coochie Wilson ain't had high numbers since 2023.
That's true.
And he
What did she call him?
Coochie Wilson. But go.
and
Chaplain Coochie Wilson.
right. And he ran his tail over there to Kiki's chat that day, hoping that he could chase the numbers after he had finished dragging her, mind you, on his channel. And so therefore he went over there to coddle her, and she was acting like she was muted and couldn't get off mute. So the whole point being is that he chasing numbers. Now here's the thing. Now listen, I forgot to look at her numbers, and in fact I wrote it down, but I left it downstairs. I want to say, now I did track Octavius' numbers the day this all popped off. He was around 4.51. And I want to say she was around 6 point maybe 7 something, maybe. Now,
She's at 6.9 now.
okay, see, do you see how the
Mm-hmm.
numbers go up? You see how,
Mm-hmm.
so we all understand how this plays out. Other sectors understand how this plays out. You come to the beef sector, you get into the rah 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 and the woo woo woo, and then your numbers get up, and then you go somewhere and do something else. And then when your numbers, when you want to get to the next level, then you come on back, and then you stir the pot a little bit more, and then we go and run and see you till we tired of you. So all of this is a numbers play. All of it is a numbers play. And there is no crying. And so Jeggins Coochie Wilson wanted to go over there because he
Mm-hmm.
hasn't been able to get above he's been struggling even to get
Did
200
she
in his
say
check.
jaggies?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he had on some pants one day. He put the picture up and he took it down and hadn't put that picture back up. And he said they were jeans, and I was like, no, sir, them some mom jeggings. They were so tight. But listen, but the point being is that he hadn't, he been struggling with them numbers over there, so he had to run and get a part of the Kiki Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs Kiki numbers. And so, but I still don't think his numbers got up too high. But listen, we all know what it is, and this is how it's gonna be. And again, until we get tired of you, because remember, Jeggings, when he would get into these arguments with ZX, Brian, and everybody else, remember first thing he'd say, yo, numbers, you can't, I don't argue with nobody that can't get such and such however many in your chat. Remember that? You remember that? I remember that.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah, I
Oh, okay.
remember.
But now that his numbers have been low in 2024, we don't hear nothing about numbers. You see how miraculous that is? It just went out his brain. Poof. So now we don't argue about numbers no more. Well, I remember, I have a long memory when it comes to that. So yeah, we gonna drag you for your numbers, Coochie Wilson. Kiki, step your game up, girl. We done been through the red bra, we done been through the drunk, we done been through the crime, we done been through running through other men, we done been through you exposing people's private information slash public information slash public and private. Girl, come with something new, because I'm telling you, you got till mid of next week, and the B sector is gonna move on to something new, girl, and your numbers gonna be dropping again.
Yep. And Global said, I might not care about the man, but to publicly disgrace him in that manner was too much. And it's like somebody will do anything. Sometimes people will do anything. And I still honestly believe that this was a play on both of their parts.
Are they
I
still
know she
together?
disrespected him, and I know she humiliated him, and I know but I mean,
Are they still together?
she claims that they still gonna be cool and that he ain't left her. That's what she said at like 3 a.m. her time in the morning, that he's already forgiven her and the rest of us need to just stop talking about it because he's already forgiven her. And that's one thing that she does. She'll come on here every 6 months to how oh my God, how did whatchamacallit used to say that? Every 1 to 2, 3 years, every 3 to 6 months. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Who I'm talking about? The one Bree used to be cool with. What's her name? The wig. What's her
You
name?
talking about Kimmy?
Kimmy. You know how she say every 3 to 6 months, every 4 to 5 years, she'll come on here every 1 to 3 years with her wig cock deuce, acting
Right.
drunk, and with some bullshit storyline or narrative, showing herself, bras, panties. I mean, just doing some fuck shit. And
Right.
then after it's all done and over with, oh my gosh, you guys just won't let it go. She said that shit last night when she went live late in the wee hours. You guys just won't let it go. I hate when people just keep bringing up pictures and bringing up the past and bringing up this and bringing up, but you keep doing the same shit every 1 to 3 years.
We
Hey,
bring it up. We bring it up, ma'am, because you keep doing it, ma'am.
hey, Reed, what's going on?
Hey Reed, hey boo.
Hey y'all, Corey. Who on the is this RY on the left of me?
No, girl, it's Clyde. Clyde broke. I'm so
That's
excited.
Clyde.
Hey,
Yeah.
Reed.
Oh, we can put a
Yes,
voice to the
that's
face
Clyde.
now. Well, not to the avatar. I'm sorry, and the name. Hey, Clyde. How are you?
Hey, girl. Hey, I see you been doing your thing over there.
They be so mad, and I love it. But I think that Kiki is playing the game, right? We see Kiki do this all the time. It's so repetitive. She's the only person I see knocked out drunk, but we don't even see her take a drink. Okay.
Right.
Kiki knows what to do. She's a troll. She knows how to get the number. She knows what to do. She knows when to leave. I do think that Octavius got duped. I don't think that she really was ever interested in Octavius. That he was a part of the play. She basically kind of bullies him a little bit, in my opinion. But he was a willing participant. This is my thing with Kiki. Kiki had left the sector for a while. Kiki was doing good in that other sector. I keep calling it's not the homeless sector, it's the street sector, right?
Right, the street sector. Mm-hmm.
Okay. She was doing going she was that girl over there for a minute, right? So then somebody else went over there and they basically did what they do, and then they start getting the numbers, and she started getting a little upset or whatever. Bunking, let me take it back over here, get it popping over here, get what I need to, get over here or whatever. I think that's what brought her back over here, so she could accumulate her number. Reaccumulate her numbers. And I think Kiki is being used. I do, and the reason why, because I'm gonna call him her TV boyfriend, because I really don't think this is a real relationship. I'm just gonna be honest. I think it's a relationship of convenience. You help me, I help you. Uh, he One thing about, if it was a play, it start getting real. Too much start being said, and that could happen with plays. Wait a minute, you was not supposed to say that part. We said this right here, not that part, right?
I
Then
agree.
this is my opinion. I feel as though it start getting way too real, and
Mhm.
then it start getting serious. You start saying things, and he took it too far, and he started saying things, but he also started letting things out when he was talking. And because I was in his bush, see, I don't even want to listen to her. I go to him because he's the one that's really mad, for real, right? So he was like, she was used. Remember how she said that he put a battery in her back and made her go to court and all this stuff?
Right.
Well, he started talking about how a few people in the B sector was using her that wasn't dealing with her, right? that
Mm-hmm.
wasn't messing with her had used her to be the one to go to court. And then when you listen to another
I can
lie,
believe that.
yeah, another lie, somebody was saying, we just need her to get it together. We gotta get her together. So basically saying basically confirming what he was saying, that she's being used to come at somebody else. And these are very same people that when she wasn't doing, you know what I mean, what they needed her to do, she drunk, she this, she that. But when they seen that it was working the first time, and she all got her the legalities and stuff, you know what I'm saying, going on, then they loved her. But those the same people that was love bombing her is now putting her down. But now they trying to will her back in, and he's right. A lot of those people didn't even deal with Kiki at all. So I do see where Octavia's coming from, far as the thing that he's saying. I do think that he probably slicked up and did get feelings for Kiki and did feel like he was her knight in shining armor. I do. I really feel that way. But I do think that it started off as being some type of play so that they could get momentum back over here, so they could take it back, you know what I mean, to the street sector, or back, you want to come over here to my sector that
Yeah,
I
I
was
do feel
in.
like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it got these people. Guess what? I'm about to take it back to the B sector and watch me be the topic over here. That's what I feel like is
Exactly.
going on. And I'm only going
Exactly.
by
And
how
then she
they're
trying to make her
moving.
chat. Then she trying to make she has a whole new world of followers
Mm-hmm.
because of the
Yep.
shit she was doing on market. She has a whole world of new followers. They don't know about all the shit that happened over here. So even when I made that, remember when I did the review on VS's court thing,
Uh-huh.
I made sure to tag all the motherfuckers over there, including
Yep.
him. So he saw my live and he commented on it. So you know what I'm saying? A lot of them are like, y'all over here fucking with a crazy bitch. I hope y'all know as much shit as that man has does. I'm not saying that man has done
Uh-huh.
a lot of right shit. I'm not saying that. I'm not justifying anything he's done. But we gotta let y'all know y'all messing with a crazy ass bitch, okay? And if that happens to be true, that Octo was being used for her because of somebody wanted her to get at VS, then who was he being used also with the Ken Nola shit?
I think so. But I also think that with the but guess what? Even like far as with the Canola she didn't put papers all the way on Canola. I truly believe that she genuinely liked Canola. That's who she
But
wanted. You know, we always want what we can't
they
have.
were calling him the R word. I mean, not the R word,
Mm-hmm.
but they were saying that I don't want to say the words, but y'all
Yeah.
remember. Yeah.
I'm gonna mess his reputation up because I'm mad because that's the one that she really wanted. But
Yeah.
when and if you pay attention to like the far as with the papers and stuff, remember they was all loving, they was loving Kiki. When she put them papers up, it wasn't until Kiki started losing them cases with
Uh-huh.
her that they start backing off from her.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they found out, okay, court's still going on. All right, we need her right here. We don't need her to lose it. We gonna act like we like her now. But none of them people liked Kiki before. That's what's funny to me. But far as with Ken, she when them papers came out, anybody could file a report on anybody. The only person that received a restraining order or attempted for the restraining or all that stuff was VS. Kiki didn't have one. So she really felt that way. If something was going on, Kiki would have had one too. All she showed was a police report. That was it. So she had an agenda from day one. She knew it that like
Oh
she has
yeah.
an agenda now.
She been having an agenda. She had an
Yeah.
agenda over 3 years ago
Exactly.
with
And
a
they
specific
do, but
person.
that's what they do in the sector. If they can't be somebody else, they join in and with other people and they're gonna keep trying to let me we're gonna use this person. Love bomb the crap out then because they always loving her. She doing good. Oh my gosh, she not drinking, knowing damn well that girl ain't never stopped drinking. Okay. All the way down to the ex coming up, the baby father saying how much of an alcoholic she was, falling asleep in the tub and all that while the baby is roaming around. So it just kills me the level of these people that need somebody to stand on instead of doing the shit yourself. Y'all all got to camp around people, not y'all. You know what I'm saying? To get somebody else to hurt somebody else, and it's sad though. But that girl is playing the game. You have not seen Kiki drink nothing from a bottle, appear drunk and then sober within the next live. One live she drunk talking crazy, and the next live she sober. Like, girl, stop.
Yeah,
Stop it.
like I said, when she first came live the other day, and I was watching her, I was like, damn. I even went. Remember, I went live. I said I gotta come on camera for this shit, and I
Yeah.
was up here drinking out my red cup. I took most sips. She ain't took one sip through her live, and I was sipping from my red cup the whole time I was live, and I wasn't even acting like her. Like, what the fuck?
But but see, and that's why I can't tell you one thing that Kiki is saying over there. However, I can tell you everything that Octavius is saying over on his live. And it's sensible, it makes sense, and it all adds up. And he said out of his own mouth what they're doing to Kiki. So this was all a game from the very beginning.
But this part about them two, though, now that might have all been somebody putting her back. She claims it's him. Now, see, if it's really somebody else that put a battery in your back, why don't you out them?
I think what's going to eventually happen, because remember, he kept saying, you don't want me to start doing stuff or whatever. I think that a
Mm-hmm.
lot of stuff he can't out because it's going to implement him and
Mm-hmm.
tie him in legally. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe some things that he can't, but um hopefully his lives are being downloaded.
Mm-hmm.
But he does say things just like, wait a minute, hold up, they got you like it's eye raising.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't worry about getting papers put on you now. You sat with
Hmm.
she was putting papers on other people. You know, I can't
Right, right, Corio,
I
right.
can't feel sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for him in the least.
At
You know,
all. Like, you
no.
a grown man, you was a willing participant. No, it was good for you to use her. And after a while, and she knew you was using her because she was using you too.
Yeah, I think he was using her too for clout. I think he was
Yeah.
using her for clout because, like I said, the clout kind of died down off the Rob Racks, and then it was like it picked back up with her.
Now
Like
look
he
right
was
there.
on
You
live
see
all
what
day,
Jules
every
said?
day, doing commentary on Rob Rack and collecting some money that allegedly was mishandled. And then after that, she started getting to her fuck shit with people, and he was just right there, just went from one fucking narrative to the next.
What
Now
And
did
he
you
was
see
there the
right there
whole
what
time.
Jules said about far as with the credit cards and
Yep,
ZA.
yep, yep.
Completely correct. Had these people thinking that she's so rich, she doing this. You could, all that stuff is being paid for with credit cards. So you honestly think somebody with some money is really moving how she's moving with these people? Well, she's putting herself in greater debt, but that girl doing that stuff off of credit cards. I
mm,
keep one credit card clear to use in case of need, just in case of, right? And get on Christmas I use, and I ain't gonna even hold you on Christmas and like birthday stuff like that, graduation. But all that stuff, anybody, you could do the same thing that she's doing.
but here's
Girl, when she panned the camera around and showed her house, or well, her living room or whatever it was, she had a big ass vacuum cleaner in the middle of the floor, and it was like some big wall to wall. Uh, what do you call them things when you put the TV entertainment center
Yeah,
with nothing on it,
with nothing on it.
with nothing
Yeah, like
on
she
it.
know what she doing. Like that girl, she got people thinking that she's. But anybody that know any better know. Okay, well you could you could pay your rent with a credit card. Like she using credit cards to do it. Ain't nobody with no real money like that doing all that. But she will pay for to have what she needs to be what needs to be done. But he was it was glitz and glamour to him. And he seen the fool. He played the but he ended up I think he ended up catching feelings. He did, because she's getting a little freaky deaky. Remember how she was on the lives and that string yard when it ain't end yet? And she started, it was like, okay, now it's time to start our little sex play. And he like, no, 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 wait, wait, wait. It's not over yet. Because she's about to start talking real, provocative to him. So that lets you know what they was doing already before she got up there. She knew how to get him, how to woo him.
yeah. And Kenna, you're right. A lot of
Mm.
people, I don't even talk about it, but being in a D9 does not mean you're automatically classy, that you automatically have a lot of money. It just, there are a lot of D9s that haven't even graduated college.
Mm-hmm.
They just, usually it's sophomore year. Mine was sophomore year. they drop out, whether it's money or they're just not interested, but whatever. A lot of D9 people haven't even graduated college. So that's the myth out there for some, not all, and it's a very few, and if she's really, AKA, it doesn't mean you're bougie. It does not
And
mean you're bougie to be
Well,
in a
for what's
D9.
McCullough, for what's
I
McCullough
mean,
said the other day, she ain't really an AKA.
let me just say though, it is lovely.
Hmm.
D9. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah, I would never.
but what do sign even way better? Shit on us. Join Jack and Jill. Do that.
Yeah, do that for the. But D9s do things for the community too.
They
Uh,
do. But Jack and Jill,
oh,
that's the black one, right?
yes,
Where the real socialites at. Join that one. Show where
right,
your money really at.
right,
These people be so happy over. I just be laughing like the
right.
stuff that we'll sit here and we boost up. You got a whole black organization that's very hard to get into. Show that if you really getting it, and you gotta have some money getting that.
Yeah, and 100 black men. That's very hard to get to.
That there you go.
Going to
Do
speak up
that.
for the D9.
All this is
Do
decoration in front of
things
your
for the
name. That's it. Or on the side
Yeah.
of your name.
things for the
That's it.
community. I don't want to put that out there. We do a lot for the community.
Yeah, we even got the
Hmm.
100 black men here in our
Mm,
city, and they do a lot.
yeah,
But
Hmm.
it's just that's all. That's my own thing
and
of it. I'm just watching how things trickle pay, and I'm watching how people being called demons and all that, and you actually getting to see
Did you hear her
basically through
calling
him.
people warlocks and witches?
Yeah.
We
yeah,
So now,
warlocks
but
and
we're
witches
actually
on
getting to
here.
see who it is. But here's the funny thing: all those people that was doing the name calling and all that, right? Ain't nobody calling her on her shit.
mm,
Until it get all the way to the point where they affected and she's no longer useful to them. Now, when she's no longer useful to them, give it another case and let her lose the next one. What's gonna happen? Then she's gonna be a drunk. We not messing with her. Hands up. It ain't gonna be no more jumping on no platforms. Let me talk to you and all that. They used that girl for a reason. They used her.
who is they?
I mean, just people, period. Like various people in the sector is what I'm talking about. Like on here,
You mean like
Kiki was used. So Octavia's not lying. She did have a battery in her back. Now, was he a part of the battery? A battery? I do think he was a part of it as well. Now that part I believe with her, but it was for his benefit as well. He had a different benefit of it. He benefit differently. I don't know, but that's how the sector go. That's what we do, use and move on, right?
Well, what do you think about the booty cheeks?
oh god.
I just don't understand why two women with both bad built bitches is on
Oh
going through my timeline and nobody pointing out that both of these motherfuckers look bad. Why are y'all doing this to yourself?
it yeah.
That's what I feel. Neither one was a body worth to be posting. Now when it comes to comparison, I will say that Kiki did look better than Tracy. But I'm sorry, I just can't get to the point of pulling this all up and this and that. But when I start seeing shootouts on people's chests and all that, or looking like they got attacked by bed bugs on left titties and all that stuff, some shit you
God.
just don't do.
Oh god.
Yeah, like leave that shit at a distance. Leave that shit and like you ain't have to play us like that. Especially you eating and they just come down your timeline. You like, what the fuck?
Right, right.
What is this? Because neither one look nice. That was the crazy part.
When
Neither
you're
one.
over 40, you really
Okay.
keep yourself in shape before you stick your booty into the camera. Because
All right.
both of them are 50 and over. And like I said earlier, you
It
go
looks
through
tacky.
you go through things by the time you're excuse me 50 and over, and like I said, you have bullet wounds, knife wounds, creaks, crevices.
Baby.
You know what I'm saying? You
One
really,
ass look like the moon.
you know what? You just really have to be in shape before put it out there, because you've been through some shit by the time you're 50 and over.
You're not
Yeah.
exactly tell by your shoes you've been through a lot where you go in a man's shoes.
My grandmother always said, when you meet a man, Look at his teeth and his shoes.
And the shoes. When I looked at that motherfucking chest and it was like a pair of shoes, I said, "This is bad." And it's too late to take this picture
No, you
down because
didn't say
everybody
her
don't
chest
watch it
looked like
down.
a pair of shoes. No, you didn't.
It looked like a pair of Timbs, some
Yeah.
thick
No,
Timbs.
you didn't.
And can we just buy a thong? Can we not just take our big girl panties and scrunch them and munch them up into into your crack? Just, if we
He
bougie
said scrunch him and munch him up.
all up in, and they were full on panties. You know what I'm saying? But if you bougie, aren't you supposed to have like
Yeah,
lingerie where you can throw in your thong?
panties looking like they got wedgies.
Girl, that girl, it was and on a sink. How you gonna prop it up where you wash your face and brush your teeth?
Exactly, and show all that. You lean against it like, yeah, I did it. If I'm
Yeah,
gonna let me tell you something, if I'm gonna show my butt on here or my chest and all that, I'm gonna make sure my shit is presentable. That is the time to use a filler.
thank,
Okay.
thank you.
Filter me in all the way. Make this body how I wish that it would appear, not how it is appearing. Cause that was nasty. It looked like somebody was doing graffiti on Tracy's chest. You know that was
Oh
disgusting.
Lord, oh
You
Lord.
got roaches playing tic tac toe on your chest, tagging your ass. Also, she thinks she look better than me. Now, I give you A for putting that shit the fuck up there for having a heart, but to
Right.
do it, because
It
I
took a lot of
never would have
heart.
attempted to do that shit. Y'all would have like, Reed, stop playing.
Yeah, I'd have been like,
Is
I'm not.
that an ass in front of your face? I
So,
mean, in front of your body, Reed, on your
so,
stomach? Do you have
so
two
was
asses?
who started that? How did it even come about? I
Because
think I
Kiki had posted the picture, and I guess Tracy was talking shit or something like that. I don't have no idea. I don't know. All I know is I seen Kiki picture first, and then I seen Tracy's pictures with her comparison,
Lord
and
Jesus.
said which one would you rather see? And I'm
Well,
just like neither one of y'all.
I'm just glad it was just those two. I'm glad it didn't catch on, and we just seen a line of
I
booty.
kind of wanted them to keep on for commentary purpose.
Uh, uh,
For commentary purposes, because they both look crazy as hell. And where is Sassy? Where are you? Where's Sassy? Is Sassy down there?
yeah,
Sassy was on Ronnie Q's
she
last
was
this
down.
morning.
She was down in the chat. She's
Hey, Sassy.
I need Sassy up here, right? Because
she was
I
down
need I
there.
need Sassy up here. Cause y'all, so y'all already did the
Hey,
lemon live
Kool-Aid.
already.
Well, Lord,
I'm so late.
what do you think about the toilet flush?
Who
Oh,
flushed that toilet?
you didn't hear it?
Oh my God, you didn't know?
I was
Oh,
getting, you know what I was watching, waiting for your review.
man, Reed. Jay Dunn got the clip on her community wall, but last night this heat was on the panel with Lovely Love on Lovely's channel, and they were
Uh-huh.
having a discussion, and then all of a sudden you heard the toilet flush while they were both talking. It was just the two of them, and you heard the toilet flush on this heat, and after that you didn't hear no water running, nothing like
Ooh.
this. And Lovely Love said, "What? What you doing? I know you ain't on the toilet while we on here live." And she said, "The
Stop.
toilet just flushed." And you should hear, I swear, if you want, you can take a few minutes to go over there and listen to it. It's on Jay Dunn's panels, the clip. And this heat, she started getting, oh my God, that wasn't me. I didn't flush no toilet. You didn't hear no toilet. Lovely, like, yes, we did. We heard the toilet flush. Why is you lying? I was in bed the whole time. I was in bed. You're just trying to have a moment with your subscriber. You're just trying to have a moment. How dare you say, oh my God. And then she went on to cuss Lovely out, talking about your channel dead. I'm the only one who supports you. I'm the only one who give you money, and you gonna come up here and tell me I flushed the toilet. And it was a mess. It was a mess.
Oh God. So this is gonna be a murderous weekend.
It
Well,
was a mess.
well,
Okay, so what y'all feel about the scheduled doxing?
the what?
Okay. Please proceed, because I don't know nothing about that. And
The
before you
what?
go on, let me shout out to all the people in the chat, because I'm late behind in the chat.
Bill
Verbal
Cosby
Assassin,
smiled.
Deanna, QI, One a Day, Leonard, Ken, what's up, Ken? Sassy, what's up, Sassy Boo? Everybody who's in the chat, Hypnotic Touch, Rose 3, Machiavelli. I just want to shout out everybody who's in the chat. I know I'm behind. I'm sorry. I apologize. But keep on going. I'm sorry, Reed.
Let me just say
Now
hi
you
to
get
everybody in the chat. And I saw Big Coolin say hi. So, hey, Big Coolin. She said hi specifically.
Yeah, shout out Big Coolin and Toby and Mel and Will, everybody. Hello.
Yeah.
when do we start scheduling doxes?
Now
I'm
who
gonna
is
dox the
doing
fuck
that?
out you
Who's
Who's
tomorrow,
doing that?
3:00.
who scheduled the docs?
Brooke, aka Bill Cosby smile, Jello pudding pop. You know she got that tight ass smile.
Yeah,
um,
I know Steve.
she trying to hide it. Um, she said the B sector. She got a surprise for the B sector since her baby was doxxed.
Who?
Baby alive got doxxed.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay.
And this gonna happen this weekend. She better not hear shit. Nobody better like you don't you just this and that. First of all,
Why we got
girl,
why we got away?
be second on schedule docs. We come out like, bitch, gotcha.
Yeah, why she scheduling? She wants people to run to her channel.
Okay, and here's another thing. If you come the fuck out here with that same old fucking docs that we done seen thousands of times, you better come out, bitch. Matter of fact, the only thing that's going to ever make any type of sense, or your docs ain't gonna be respected until we get a video, not nothing off of Jason Wall, nothing. We want of a ding dong, and then at the door like Pizarro, what? What you say? That's a docs that would be fucking respected because it would be video letting us know that this is her. You come back with that same shit that we all fucking had on our pages and all that, we not gonna respect it. You schedule that shit, they gonna drag the fuck out of you, bro. They gonna open your mouth. They
Don't
is gonna drag you. You will be fucking smiling on that motherfucker. Don't nobody schedule no fucking docs. I would like to at 3:00. I'm going to docs the fuck out of Pizarro. Don't do it. If you ain't coming with no legit shit, make sure you look through whatever you got your little papers or whatever the fuck you think you about to do your big one. Don't do that shit. Keep that shit over in the R. Kelly sector. Dox them women's moms and ask them why the fuck they let their kid go with R. Kelly. Other than that, don't do that. Don't you do that. And that was two different babies. Let's be real on that one. Two different babies. One of them pictures could be Google to 1,000 babies on Google image reverse
oh
search.
my
That's
God.
in an incubator. Okay? So
Oh my
stop it. You're going to get your and the science
okay.
class want their baby back. Get on their baby back. You was not supposed to keep that at the school ended. Stop it. And even doing all of this, you still calling people unfit moms. But we have yet to hear a coo. Hey mom, get out of that. Get out of that. We didn't hear none of that of a 1 year old being present in your house. Stop it. Stop it. Okay? Just stop it. Go get some help. Something is wrong with you. The fuck? The
So
fuck?
did she get
And
mad?
that's
Reed
about
up here
tired of y'all
going
with the
in.
K Fit is beautiful. That topic went to K Fit, and then Sassy was doing the this is why I want to Sassy. Sassy was doing the okay, we got this amount of money. Do we have to talk about the money? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Don't get mad at
Sassy,
Sassy. We just don't want to talk about your ugly
Sassy
no.
said drive
Sassy,
And that's
Oreo
all I got, y'all.
why I gotta be dry?
because I
What
don't
I
know what you did. What did you say? Did I miss it?
no, I haven't said anything. I've been listening to Reed. She just
Acting a
Oh, verbal
fool.
assassin. Deanna asked you, Corio, what did you think about the Tracy Pace? But I think
Deanna, get your ass up here
did.
and stop
Deanna,
playing. You know how we
Deanna,
do.
Deanna being is
Oh, you
Get
saw
funny.
it up
Deanna?
here.
Deanna
You
being
know we got a Virgo twin and shit. They know they both was wrong with them fucking pictures.
let me tell you something, Deanna. Don't
Two
do
real bad built
that.
bitches.
She's trying to be funny. She's trying to be funny.
And then Ken talking about he got 12 more pics that he ain't never put out. Oh my goodness.
Ken,
Oh Lord.
oh
Oh
Lord,
Lord.
Please,
don't
Ken,
do
don't put
it.
them out. Please
Don't
don't put them
do
out.
it. Don't do it,
I
Ken.
told
Sis.
you he wanted me.
Yep, that's it.
But he wanted her. But he
That's
wanted
that
her.
That girl
that's because I'm so
love
pretty.
fucking
It's
Kiki.
because I'm cute. I'm pretty. That's why he put them out. I mean,
Kiki talk ignorant to that girl, and the more ignorant he talk, she fell in love with him more and more. She don't want that shit with no Octavia. Let's go pray. Kiki like, look, Kiki like, bitch, pull your left titty out. Let me give you something for that nigga to go pray with. Y'all nobody want no fucking. Look, come on now, y'all wouldn't even want no fucking Octavias.
I
This
was
nigga can't even close his
I
mouth.
was disappointed when
It's
because
just open, fake ass
that
puppy.
picture that he showed, his avatar. I'm gonna be honest. I thought he was cute. You know where he's looking down into the camera, and it
Yeah,
looks.
that avatar was real
And
cute.
and then when he showed up, when he went to visit Kiki, I was like, wow, that's okay. I couldn't even. It was
His face was 3 times bigger in real
his,
life. But you know what?
everything
With these
three times.
avatars, some people be using the avatars and the special effects to make their body slimmer and all that kind of stuff. You know, sometimes make their skin smoother. You see it all the time. You can tell when somebody has a filter on when they're live because one day their skin is just so smooth and it kind of looks
Yeah.
fake, and then the next day you see like everything on their face, and it's like none of us are perfect when we come on here. But some people like to put a cover up on them to, I don't know, I guess they feel more
Everybody human
presentable.
have
Or we
we
all
have
got
pores.
acne outbreaks, we all got pores. I mean, it
Yeah,
happens.
Exactly.
and
You just
black
trying to
I
people,
got a good
get
old nasty piece of bump on my chin right now.
just
you
get you
know,
some good facial cleaner, a facial regimen, and work
It,
on it day and night. And
I did
it,
not know. The hood had to tell me. We were watching someone. We're not. I'm not going to name the name. And she was like, they were live, and she was like, they have a filter. I was like, no, they can't because they're live. She was like, no, you can add a filter when you're live. I did not know that. I didn't.
Kimmy was on doing it. That's when I learned that you could do it through Kimmy.
Oh, I didn't. I don't.
Uh,
I didn't know that. I was so unaware. But that's not
yeah.
who we're talking about. We're not talking about
yep.
Kimmy. Let me
Oh,
put
and Deanna
it out
said,
there.
"Who are the witches and warlocks?" Deanna, that's Kiki over there. Last night at 3 a.m., she went live talking about it's a lot of witches and warlocks on here that's just trying to always take her down and showing old pictures and bringing up her past.
Why
And
is
she's like,
Deanna?
"We got to be aware of the witches and warlocks on YouTube."
Why is why is Deanna coming for me? Girl, Deanna, leave me alone.
Deanna, hit the link.
She
Deanna,
is
hit the
I
link.
know. I wish he would.
she
Hey,
is
Neil
down
Comfort
there,
Zone. Hey, Dana Blue. And also, Reed want Sassy to hit the link. Sassy might
girl.
be busy though.
Deanna is down there wearing me out.
They talk about he was up there taking a shit. Yeah, she was taking a
I
shit.
told
But
y'all
no,
He
no,
like,
let me not say that back. Let me not
we
say
should
that. She could have been urinating.
why?
I don't want to say that.
no.
Why
She
didn't she mute though? I don't
I
know.
don't
But
because
y'all, I'm
know.
about to jump down. I'm gonna come back up, and I'm about to jump down for a second. My son
Okay,
calling
okay.
me.
she probably forgot to mute, but that's
I'll be
all
right
she
back. My son calling me. I'll
Okay,
be right
babe.
back. All right.
Okay.
Okay. She probably forgot to mute, but you could have just simply said, "My bad, I forgot to mute," and they could have carried on with the conversation.
Hey Melissa. I you know what? I say we start calling her this doo doo. I
Oh
think that
Lord,
should be her new name. This turd. Something. Something.
you a mess.
Hey, can you imagine with her phone, all the bacteria and she always talking about how someone's nasty, they're this, they're disgusting, and she
Yep.
got doo doo all on her phone. I
Well,
said,
one of they said she was drunk. She did sound like she was tipsy. She did
she's
sound a little.
she's another one that drinks a lot when she comes live. I think she needs it for courage because she's so socially awkward. This is my opinion, not the hood table. I think she's very socially awkward, and I think she has to drink when she comes live. That's just my opinion. I've always thought that.
I don't know if Jay Don is still in the chat. Jay Don, tell us why you broke Clyde's heart. She has been making video after video talking about you. You done her song. Done her song.
I have no idea. I
Tell us
don't.
why you broke Clyde Diva's heart. What? J Dunn broke Clyde Diva's heart. She done Clyde Diva wrong.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I haven't watched Clyde and I don't know how long.
Forever. I think I'm still. I see her. I think I'm. excuse me. Still sub to her, but I don't click on her links. I need to go ahead and do something about that. But
Yeah.
yeah, she comes down my video feeds when she
I
does.
don't I don't never see her. And I think I am still sub to her, but I don't never see her.
She has a lot of channels,
Oh
so
yeah.
she might be using another channel. But
Somebody said, look at Shan. Talking about that isn't no dermatitis. That's a disease and lacking of taking baths. Oh.
hey, Shan. Oh my
Oh Shan.
God, it's good to see you, Shantastic.
Oh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Deanna says she's in public, so she can't hit the link.
Girl, you need to get you some earphones. Get some. I'm not. I'm mad at Deanna. She been coming for me. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
She said, what size is Brooke baby now? We need a registry.
But honestly, if it's been a year, that baby should be crawling, getting into stuff. She was on live just as much as she was before the baby, and I don't. I mean, unless somebody, I don't know. I just,
Hell, she's online more now.
I never believed it. So,
Mm-hmm.
even when she showed her belly, I was like, well, she's a big girl. Of course,
She
she has
always was
belly.
big. Yeah, she's always been a big girl.
Yeah. So I didn't believe it.
Yep.
Didn't believe it.
I don't know why people make up stories on here. You don't have to lie to kick it. You do not have to lie to kick it, especially not in this sector, and especially not in this sector. We
Exactly.
literally don't
Ex-
have. You don't have to lie to kick it. You don't have to put out certain information. Nobody's putting nothing to your head saying you got to pretend like you this, pretend like you that. That's what I hate about this sector. And when the sector was first in its beginning stages, and the people who was telling, I mean, big lies, lying about their whole life. I mean, lying about their family, their jobs, their whole life. And it's like, why? You ain't got to come on here and tell nobody shit. You ain't got to lie about no job, lie about no house, lie about no car. You just ain't got to tell nobody shit. Whether you live in a McMansion,
Where's the fun in that?
I mean,
Where's the fun in that? You
there's
come on you come on social media to I should say a lot of people to reinvent themselves, especially if their lives is messed up and their real lives are messed up. They come on here and they reinvent and become who they want to be. That's
you
why.
see, but that's crazy to me. I might come on here to forget about some shit that might be on in my real life, like
That's
maybe
because
something
you're
going on in
that's
the
because
family, or
that's because
you
you're
know,
sound. You're mentally sound. We're talking about people that are not mentally sound. That's the difference. Don't you think?
yeah. Oh, she said she gonna get pizza. Oh Lord. So how she gonna get pizza when don't nobody know nothing? If they put out them same old pictures of those twins on here, I mean, ain't nobody got nothing new on pizza. And I'm not telling nobody to get something new on here, but I'm just saying, how you gonna get pizza back for what she did? Like, what's gonna equal that out, or what's gonna top that?
Or else she's gonna lie. It's either
Oh Lord.
she's gonna put out the same the same information or she's gonna lie. I mean, at this point, do we care who bizarre? I
I
don't
don't.
care. Mm-mm.
I've never cared what pizza really looked like, or if she got
Never,
1 or 5 kids, or if she's married or
never,
not, or if she.
never,
I
never,
don't care. I don't care.
never. Now there are. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care about Pizarro and who she is. I don't care to see a picture. I don't care to find out anything about her. But there are two people that I would love to know who they really are. There's two.
Hmm.
I'm not going to name them, because then that'll sound like I'm wishing them to be dogs.
Hmm.
But there are two people I would really love to know who they are because they
Hmm.
on here talking big shit. and I want to know if their lives are exactly what they say they are.
Right.
Because I
I
don't.
feel you on that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel you. It's not like you want them to be dots for
No.
anybody to be.
No.
But because a lot of people, most people who come on here and talk the most shit, they
Yep.
got the least amount of shit.
Yep.
Their lives is all fucked up and derailed, but they come on here acting like they got everything together,
Exactly.
and it's not. And that's why I say I understand how some people come on here, just like during the pandemic, everybody was on. I mean, celebrities, everybody create YouTube channels, to try to take their mind off of stuff and be with each other virtually, because we all stuck in our homes for months at a
Or
time.
the beef
So I
sector.
get that, but just to totally make up and recreate yourself, and
The beef sector was popping during.
it was popping, pop, pop,
Oh,
pop,
it was
popping.
so much fun. Oh my God. Oh, from video to video to video to video. It was just live. I miss it.
Yeah, I missed that B sector because it was so much going on. I couldn't even go to sleep. I was just up all day and all night and sleepy as head the next day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Clyde again.
Hey, Clyde.
Hey, I didn't want to interrupt. I just needed to offer an apology.
For what?
I thought Clyde Diva was over there crying and whining and whining and crying about Jay Dunn. But
Uh-huh.
one a day corrected me in the chat and said it's Jay Doe. Oh,
Oh.
so I need to apologize to Jay Dunn because I was
Oh.
asking Jay Dunn why she broke Clyde's heart. I mean, even
Oh.
though that Clyde should be used to it by now, but that's besides the point. So one a day, thank you for clarifying that. And Jay Dunn, I publicly apologize to you, girl.
Clyde,
Clyde, hmm?
are you black sector? Is that why you don't like Clyde?
No, I'm beef sector.
Oh, okay. Well, what, I've always I've always wondered that because every time you drop in the chat, I'm like, ooh, she got her foot on Clyde's neck.
Well, this happened all around the time that China Doll passed, and Clyde was over here trying to dip her toe in and trying to get some of the beef sector numbers and money.
Okay.
And she accused a black sector content creator for making this up, and also for posing as China Doll, when in
Oh,
reality
yeah.
China Doll had really passed, and
Yeah.
that was a very sensitive time for China's family in real
Yeah.
life.
That's
And
true.
then also, the B sector just loved China, and
Yes.
she called around to the hospitals,
Yes.
excuse me, and she called the funeral homes, and that was just so disrespectful.
Yeah, it was.
And so I thought, oh, no, 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 ma'am. First of all, you don't even belong over here. And then second of all, I'm getting ready to put my foot on your neck. So I used to change my name every day. But
Mhm.
this one really speaks volumes to her, because it is really true. Mona did take her money back.
Yeah, Miss
And
Mother.
so
Yeah.
I left it at that, because this
Yeah.
is a read in and of itself.
Yes.
So yeah, Deanna, I done spilled the wrong tea, girl. But again, I do apologize to Jay Dunn. But Clyde Diva, girl, you need to go over there and start dating like rocks and trees and bunny rabbits or something. Cause girl, the men done dogged you out in the black sector, and they rejected you and they don't want you. Now you over here with women, child, and the women don't want you. They dogging you out and rejecting you. You need to go to a whole nother species, because listen, it ain't nothing left in the human species, girl. All right, thank you for letting me up. I'm going back
Bye,
down.
Clyde. Bye.
You know what?
What?
Y'all a mess.
I'm just
That
kidding.
be y'all. That's why I tell everybody I be innocent on here, because that be y'all.
Girl, please.
Innocent.
Please.
Like when Lady Nika, I mean not Lady Nika, but when whatchamacallit, Yaya,
What yeah, I did.
she had me was it Yaya's panel or Lady Nika's
I
panel?
got to pick a bone with Yaya. Go ahead after you
But
finish.
yeah, Yaya saw me in the chat. Hit the link, hood table. Hit the link, because I heard somebody was over there talking about me on your panel. I was like, huh?
We're talking about Yaya on the panel.
Who? That was Beasley was over here saying, but he
See,
was.
that's why I don't
Hold
go.
on, hold on before you fly off the handle.
I can't
He
stand
had
that.
said he was about to go because he got to roast somebody on his panel, And when we were saying who, he said Yaya. It was like, why you want to roast Yaya? And he said because she said something about me or something. So he wasn't over here talking about her. He was saying how he was
But
over
don't
his channel talking
see,
about her.
that's the problem I have with people. Don't come on somebody else's panel pretending like you have commentary to what the subject matter is, but you really up here just to advertise your live coming up. That's why, that
Well,
is
he
a,
was on here for a while. I think he was sick
and
that
and
day.
that to me, that's a problem. Not, you can let who you want up
I
here.
mean, he was up
I'm,
here for a while. He was giving
I
commentary about the different
fuck
things we was
him.
talking about, but he
Fuck
did
that.
end with that. He did end
Fuck
with that.
that nigga. He came up here and said the same shit that me, you, Deanna, and whoever else was on the line. He came up here and said the same shit. I listened.
Mm.
Same shit. I, he just, ugh, ugh. Okay, I'm over it. I'm,
Okay. You sure? You done?
fuck Beasley.
Oh Lord. Lord have mercy.
I listen.
Rihanna Obama's internet doesn't have love for Clyde. She needs to move on. Okay, there you go, Mel. There you go. If you really come on here and reinvent yourself on the internet, specifically YouTube, just try not to get caught in a lie. And
Yeah,
try not to have nothing in your name, like no charges, no loss. Just you gotta have a clean record to come up here and totally lie about your name because it's gonna get found out. Especially if you're somebody who's on here always talking shit and starting shit. And I mean that's what people do to people that they think need to be sat down or humbled. Like they said about Five. She needed to be humbled. And that's why, oh boy, even though I'm not saying it's right, but that's why he said he got the copyright to her channel name.
yeah. Here's the thing with that. Babe Nation was huge. I don't know if they're over there supporting her now like that, but that should have been the first thing on her mind was to LLC her channel because she had a following. They followed her to the ends and back. She should have protected that. I still don't understand why she didn't, but that was a big mistake. Big mistake. But do you think that if that hadn't happened, that she would have changed, or do you think that
Nope, nope,
okay?
not at all. Nope, not
Mm,
at all. And it was a big mistake on her part because she was actually threatening to come for somebody else's name. And
yeah.
at the same time, while you making those threats to come to somebody else's name, you did for 1 second think that somebody could do this to you, especially right after they heard your threat.
Well, I think that they said, I don't know, that getting taking a name like that when somebody else is using it takes a minute. So he had that in the works
That's
long
to get the
before.
copyright. But if she would have got an LLC, a LLC take 3 days.
Oh, okay, got you.
An
Okay.
LLC takes 3 days. You literally go online, you pay that fee, and then they send you a temporary
Uh, uh,
LLC, saying this is your company. It's like a corporate. I can't remember the exact name of it. Matter of fact, let me look at mine. But they send you like this temporary corporate thing saying this is your company, and then they send you a stamped and sealed copy. And if you want more than one copy, then you can pay for it. It's like articles of incorporation. I think
right.
that's what it's called, articles of
It
corporation or
is
something
called
like
that.
that.
It
Yeah,
is.
they send you that, a temporary one, and then they send you a actual real one with the stamp seal. Then whoever is your senator or whoever in your state, they put their name on it and all that. So, but it takes literally. I had my shit within a week. It's just getting the money and paying for it. But that copyright, that's a whole nother
She
thing. So
messed up.
she could at least did a LLC,
She
and that
messed
way
up.
all her products, anything she made, because when I did my LLC, I put on there like clothing, T-shirts, my website. It asks you what are you going to be having your name on when you create your LLC. And you can
Got you.
just name all type of things on there, and of course it's more like if you like, let's say you say labels and stuff, then you say clothes, and then you say hair and beauty. It's like it's separate organizations. Like when you create a YouTube channel or a Facebook page and they ask you, is this going to be about beauty? Is it going to be about family? Is it going to be, they have all those different categories for you to choose from. And each category is a fee.
Yeah.
So if you put clothing or something, you can put hats, shoes, all under one thing. If you do like furniture, you can put cups, bowls, you know what I'm saying? But
she messed up here.
yeah,
Yeah.
she didn't do that at all, because once you got that done, anytime somebody else comes after your shit, the courts will be like, well, have you had your shit advertised on anything else before this happened? And you can just show them proof.
She messed up.
Yep. She messed up. Coming at somebody else, she messed up. And that's
I think
karma. That's karma all day. But yeah, I don't think she would have changed one bit on here. And again, I'm not saying she was the worst person on here. I don't want nobody to get me wrong. But we just talk about her right now, and I don't think she would have changed at all.
hmm.
Nope. And when VS came back, I mean, she immediately her name in her mouth. Like she's sitting over there, ain't bothering nobody. And then they kept poking and kept poking and kept poking. Then as soon as VS responds, oh, she's the demon. There goes the demon. It's crazy. And that was the thing that happened back in the day. She wouldn't be bothering nobody. Then people kept poking and poking and poking. Then when she starts and she don't want to pull back, oh, she's a demon. She's a demon. She's a demon. You know?
Yeah. If I messed up because she can, I thought, but here's the thing. I understand, you know, maybe she saw that as a sign that, okay, it's been taken away from me, so I'm going to move in a different direction. But I thought that instead of coming back as Shalina Marie, she was just going to change, like fiddle around with the name, Babe. You know what I'm saying? I thought she would fiddle around with that and still keep the Babe Nation part, like Shalina's Babe Nation, or something like that, but she a
Mm-hmm.
whole different direction, which I thought,
Yeah, it's called New Nation. Mm-hmm.
or something, yeah, the new Babe Nation or something.
Yeah, now she got it. It's called New Nation or something like that.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, they're called New Nation.
Oh, but it's still the new,
Mm-hmm.
the new Shalina. It's not going back to the Babe Nation dragon stuff, right?
Yep. And T. Evans said, I wonder how it helped that person that took her page. Seems he lost his friends in the process. But are there any real friends on YouTube?
Not according to Jay Wilson. Nope.
I'm just saying.
You you have to be real careful when you're friends with someone. You can't talk about the things you talk about in private. You can't, we went so and so, we did so and so. You just have to, if you let it out here that you're friends, that's about all you people need to know if you're going to talk about it.
Right.
You can't, yeah, me and the hood table. Remember when you can't do all that. You can't do all that,
Right.
you
Yep.
know.
Yep. Hey, Princess Ashiba. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody this wonderful, beautiful morning? I hope everybody is having a wonderful Friday. I am off. I literally got a 5-day weekend. I'm off tomorrow. I'm off today. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 5 if we count Wednesday? No, I got a 6-day weekend because I'm off today. I'm off tomorrow. I'm off Saturday. Then Monday, I'm off for the wake. I'm off Tuesday for the funeral. And then Wednesday, our company recognizes Juneteenth. It's like a national holiday. Observers, we
Girl,
observe it. So
that
we're all
is cool as hell because when I lived down south and the particular, career career I have,
mm-hmm.
they did not even celebrate MLK. So
Wow.
all the black people would take it off as a personal day, you
Yep,
know,
that's what I would do.
because they called it, well, we consider that a catch up day, work and catch up and everything, because the certain entities that we worked with were closed, because it's a national holiday. So they wanted to say, well, we consider it a catch up day. And I was like, not for me.
No.
Not for me. And they had the nerve to question me one time. You're taking it off. We really I don't care. I do not care. Oh, okay, yeah, take that somewhere else.
They
No.
said she may have been tired. She had been live for 72 hours.
Who?
Uh, they talking about she was drunk.
Oh, you're behind in the chat.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out who Deanna was talking about. Somebody who was tired. Who was live for 72 hours? It seemed like a lot of people have been live a
Maybe
lot. And I ain't gonna say no names, but every time I turn around, I see a notification. I'm like, dang, they live again and again and again.
there's some people, they're saying the same things in their lives, live after live after live. And so you really only have to red ball through one and look at the titles and see that they're going to be talking about the same thing. So I don't really feel the need to try to watch all of them. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
that makes a lot of sense. I was on mute, but you can't hear them doing the yard, can you?
No,
You hear
no,
that? Okay.
no, no.
Yeah, they out there cutting the grass.
Yeah, no, you can't hear it.
Okay.
So you're good.
Yep. Because I swear it sounds like they right here next to my window.
Oh, I want to ask you something.
Uh-huh.
I was listening to Lemon Lime last night, and he was just going, how he'll go through his list and drag, everyone he needs to drag. He's very methodical like that, and that cracks me up. But he was saying that Pills did a live, and I guess Brooke was on the panel, and Pills brought his mom on the live to talk to
Yep,
Brooke.
I heard that.
Amazing.
I heard that. Yep.
Who
That he
would?
brought his mom online. I'm like, really? Y'all
No.
couldn't do that outside. But see, there we go right there. Like, you bring shit on here and then you expect nobody to talk about it. I would never have my mom come on my YouTube
Out
StreamYard
of
to
all,
talk to my nigga. I would never.
but my question is, does this mean that Brooke and what's his name, Malik, are really broken up? Because I think that's a lot. That's a lot. So maybe it wasn't a play. Maybe her and Malik are broken up because, or is Pills just that not? We'll just say naive.
I'm
To
just waiting to see how this all gonna play out. I'm just waiting to see because they supposed to all meet up down in Vegas.
oh,
I'm
so
just waiting to see this gonna play out.
well, they talked a lot about the Vegas trip on
Mhm.
Lemon page live last night. So it got very interesting because Sassy was doing the telethon.
Yeah, I saw that they was raising money for Shakim.
Right. And then I didn't know that Lemon and Ness were going to do a pretend marriage. So that was very interesting because Lemon calls Shakim Little Elvis. And so I didn't know
Right.
they were planning on Little Elvis to do the fake ceremony. And so he was asking people to put in the chat whether they wanted Little Elvis or White Elvis to do the ceremony.
Yeah,
And
because they said the white Elvis it costs $300 and they can get Shakim cheaper amount of money, and he likes to dress up and all that shit. So just get him a damn outfit and throw that old wig on his head. He can
he
be
wears a
Elvis.
wig. He has a wig.
No. I'm saying to have
Oh,
Elvis hair and stuff. He would have to dress up as Elvis, and he would have to get hair.
oh, okay, got you.
Yeah. But Deanna said, "Don't act like Dalmatian asses is normal." Deanna was
I,
cracking me up when she said yesterday that she got Dalmatian ass. Oh,
Anna
oh,
crazy. I'm mad at her though. So
oh. You said Tiny Elvis, man. That was funny, Tiny Elvis. But you know what? I had went over the limits. You know, I watch him anyway. I ain't gonna lie and say I'll be there the whole 15 hours because I don't. But somebody had said something about they think that he really, really, really is. I don't want to say sad, but disappointed that K Fit is no longer coming to Vegas. And they said you could hear it in his voice when he was talking to her. And so I redballed to go back, and I wonder if K Fit is in here. She ain't got to hit the panel or nothing, but the way they were talking and the way he sounded, it did sound like he was kind of down about it. I could be wrong. It could be something else, but whoever said that, when I went over there, I was feeling the same way. Like, I don't know. He feel like really, and then people are saying Ness was jealous or she didn't really want. I don't know because Lemon really likes K Fit. This is what they're saying out there. I'm just repeating it. But after what Ness did, to K Fit on her panel, I wouldn't want to go anywhere near her either.
I don't know.
And
I
I
didn't
guess
hear
K
it.
Fit was really going, and
Yeah, I didn't hear it, so it's hard for me to,
it's
but
at the very end. I mean, literally at the very end of his video because she said, I didn't want to jump up. She said, I wanted to wait till you was all done and get up here before you leave. So it's like literally at the end of his video that he did yesterday.
oh, wow.
So if anybody wants to go listen to it, it's right at the end.
Well, okay. Well, I'm not. Oh, I. I mean, Kay Fitz. She's very pretty.
She is.
She's very articulate,
Mm-hmm.
and he might have been interested. I don't know. So, but it's a done deal. So I don't.
Yeah, it's a done deal. And people were like, do you think you could ever, forgive her for that? Or would you want to try to, work things out after that? Because you was a big supporter of hers over there. And I think Kay is like, nah, I'm good. I'm so good. So, but yeah, that stuff, I had to watch that again because I'm like, was Ned dragging? Was she really serious? Was she trying to just play up the scene? But it did sound like she was really serious when she was going off on Kay.
Well, the bottom line is whether she was joking or not. Like I said, I didn't hear it, but
Yeah.
the bottom line is it doesn't matter because K Fit took it seriously. So
Right.
the rest, she
Yeah.
took it serious, and that's really all that matters.
Yep.
And that she wasn't going to go. And just from the K Fit I've seen in the chat, I think she's probably going to stand on that. And maybe they'll have one next year, and maybe Lemon will have one himself, and she can
Mm-hmm.
go. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
And Sassy said she couldn't get on here because she was in an Uber with a coworker, so she couldn't talk shit.
oh, okay, okay.
They've been talking about the toilet flush all through the chat.
You're so behind in the chat, girl. I think you're really behind.
No, I mean I'm going back up. I'm looking at
Okay,
some of them, but
okay, got you,
yeah.
got you. But I don't know. Like I said, I've been gone for a week, so I'm not really sure. But the bone I have to pick with Yaya. So I was really tired yesterday, and she went live, and so I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm a, you know, listen to her, nod off, just chill." And literally every 5 minutes, a commercial would come on. So I'd have to wake all the way back up to press the skip button. So I couldn't get any rest. And so I just want to tell Yaya, thanks a lot for messing up my nap. I could not even get comfortable because every 5 minutes I had to get up and press skip on my tablet. So thanks a lot, Yaya. That's all I had. Us commercials. And it was always at a point when someone was getting ready to say something crucial, and then the commercial was pop one.
It
I'm
could
like,
be YouTube because you know what? And I know
what?
other people have experienced it before, but sometimes after your video is done processing, which could sometimes take hours for the finished processing. But once it's done, if you don't go in and set your commercials,
No,
YouTube sometimes does it for you. And I have had it where YouTube set my first commercial
was
at 1
during
minute.
this was during her live. She was live.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, if she's doing it during her live, then that means she set.
Exactly.
And I always set mine to 12 minutes.
Kept interrupting my nap. And it was always when it was like, ooh, this is good. And then the commercial would pop on.
Yeah,
And
you can set it at I think you can set it at, let's see, I think it's 8, 12, 18, something like that. But I always set mine at 12,
yeah,
at 12 minutes when I'm
yeah.
live. Yeah.
That's why, Ronnie Q, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a mod or whatever, but she doesn't do that during her live. You can sit there, relax, listen to everything, and maybe put your commercials in afterwards. I don't know, but see, I'm not a content creator, so I don't know what it means. Is it more money if you're doing it during your live, or how's that work?
Yeah, well, the reason why people put commercials during their live is, I mean, it's simply because a lot of people don't donate. I mean, let's keep it funky. So there are some people who get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars for donations. There are some people who might get one cash app. They might get a super chat. They might. But
Right.
also, YouTube, what a lot of people don't understand is that you literally make pennies on your commercials. Pennies. So the only way you really even making money off one video is if you have thousands of views on that
Okay.
video. And you
Okay.
might get $20
Okay.
after it's all said and done. You might get 25 after it's
Okay.
all said and done. And
Okay.
that's just with the commercials. But of course, if people are super chatting you like 10 here, 5 here, then you could get up to hundreds on
Mm-hmm.
that video. But literally, if you break it down, and you can look it up on the internet, how much do you get paid for commercials on Google, on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
And they'll say it's like 5 or 6. I can't remember. It's like 5 or 6 cents per commercial.
So it's better to do it when you're live, or it doesn't matter. It's still pennies on the dollar.
Well, you get most of your views when you're live. You get
So
most
you get mo-
normally. This is normally. Normally, you get most of your views when you're live,
so
because
you get.
sometimes when people replay, sometimes they'll just skip through a whole bunch of stuff.
But
You know
what
what I
I'm
mean?
but what I'm saying is, since you do it during your live, and people are going to sit there and watch it because you're live, so they're going to suffer, I should say, suffer through it. Do you get more money? Is that why people are
Oh
doing it?
no, you're either gonna suffer during the live or suffer after the live if they got commercials.
But I'm asking, do they make more money? Because
No, no.
are you serious?
It's
So
the same whether you got commercials during the live or in the replay. You still getting pennies
So
for
made,
commercials.
you made me sit through all those commercials, interrupting my nap for pennies.
And that's the thing. Like I said,
Yeah,
some
yeah,
people
I'm mad.
who get a lot of money. Like if I regularly would get, and ain't nobody on here begging. Do not take that from me and say the hood table over there talking about y'all need to give her some more money for not to not. Don't take it like that. But what I'm saying, I'm just being honest here. There are people who make a lot of money being live with super chats, cash apps. You hear them thanks for the cash app, thanks for the cash app, thanks for the cash. Over and over again, they get money all through the show. Now, them people might not want to put commercials in their live while they're live because they're getting money throughout the live. So
Yeah.
why make people suffer through commercials? You
Hmm.
see what I'm saying? You got to
Hmm.
get your money somewhere because you really don't make a lot of money on YouTube unless people are donating super chats or cash apps.
Okay. Well, yeah. When people tell you that Corey Lover was over on the hood tables talking about you, I was. I was, because you ruined my nap. And okay.
Girl, do you know how many times I heard people put in my comment? Somebody put in my comment. I ain't even gonna say her name because I ain't get her no clout. But she's in the she's over there with Coolin and them. But I'm not gonna say her name.
Hmm.
But she even said when I was live. Now, mind you, she ain't never been in my live until last week. when we were discussing what were we discussing that was real heavy back? Was it Brooke that we were discussing
I
early
don't
last week?
I don't remember.
Well, it was a big topic over here.
Okay.
And she dropped down in my chat and I never seen her before. And I don't think she even subscribes, but I had turned on subscriber mode throughout the live, and she had kept saying like the same thing over and over, but I really wasn't paying attention.
What
And
was she?
then once I noticed it, I put it on subscriber only mode. I didn't see her for about a good 5 minutes because I put it on 5 minutes. And then after that 5 minutes, I saw her drop down and comment again. So I don't think she was a
What
subscriber.
was she saying?
She was saying stuff like, dang, she must don't make no money on YouTube because it's a commercial like every 10 minutes.
Now that's not what I'm saying about Yaya, because I love me some
I'm
Yaya.
not saying that. I'm
And
just saying
I'm
to
just
that
saying,
person. Yeah.
I just want to put it out there, Yaya. You know I'm messing with you, but I wish you did. You block them?
Yeah, I think I did. I can't remember. I
Okay.
think I did.
Okay. Good. I mean, it's
And she's somebody
irritating.
well known. That's what fucked me up. Was like you somebody well known, and I didn't see you get numbers on your shit, even though you be on some fuck shit a lot. But I didn't see you get numbers and be all over different sectors. And you got the nerve to say she really must don't be getting no money over here because she got commercials in her lives. And you don't even know me. Like you did that was like her first time dropping down over here.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. As a subscriber, I'm not saying what you're saying. It is a little frustrating because, like I said, you'll be getting the tea. You'll be all in the into the commentary, and
But
boom.
that happens with us content creators too.
I'm just saying.
Like we be
I'm
subscribed to
not
hundreds of people. We have to sit there and watch those same commercials. Whether I'm watching Ronnie
exactly,
Q or
exactly,
Jay Wilson
exactly.
or
I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying
yeah.
it's and when you're watching those people, you're a subscriber. You know what I'm saying? When you're over there in say Jay Wilson's chat, you're being a subscriber. It's I'm just saying it seems like they come at the most inopportune moment. You know what I mean?
But
But
you can't
I,
help that when it's live because you don't know. Put it this way: if it's a replay and you go in and set your lives, then you can solve that problem. You can wait till a conversation is finished where there's a cut or where somebody's laughing, and you can put a commercial right there. But when you're live, you don't know where the commercial is going to end up because you don't even know how your conversation flow is going to go yet because you're live. So the commercials might come right where it's getting juicy and we get some tea and then bam, a
uh,
commercial. But
it's
that's
so
how it is on
frustrating.
live.
And you would think that they would, when the commercial was over, they'd start where they cut in, but you miss the tea. And I don't go back and listen. I just go on with the keep,
Right.
keep
But
on.
even if and I know some people say they're excessive, but even if I always put mine at 12 minutes. So at 12 minutes, you're gonna see another commercial. But
That's not, yeah.
just think, how many commercials is that in an hour?
Not many.
Not many. And we're getting pennies for each one. People would complain about that, and it's only like 6 commercials in a whole hour.
You
And you
know,
can skip them. And you can skip them. Like, so I get why some people put their commercials at 7 minutes or 8 minutes or 9 minutes because for the total hour, that's like 5 or 6 commercials. But it might seem like a lot while you're watching the video.
it does because you're all into the commentary. And look, I'm not shitting on content creators doing what they got to do because pennies add up. But I'm just saying, jokingly, that it's always at the most inopportune moment. They're getting ready to say something real good, and boom, here come a commercial. And some of those commercials now, you can't skip through. They're going to make you sit there and watch the
Yeah,
whole
sometimes you gotta
thing
watch one and then the next one skips.
after a few seconds. Yes,
Right.
so literally, you've probably missed 2 minutes of the video in total because they'll make you watch a whole one, then they'll put on the second one, but you still got to watch like 5 seconds of that even before you can hit skip.
Yep, and I just hit rewind a little bit, but I don't complain about it because I'm a content creator and I know how it
Yeah,
goes. So
yeah.
I'll be watching people's shit, and I'll just skip through the commercials or rewind a few seconds to see what I've missed. But
And see,
I mean, as a content creator, we understand. Of course, as subscribers, y'all don't get it because this is how
we
we
get it.
make
We
money,
get it. We get it. So I'm gonna speak for a subscriber. We get it, but it's still frustrating. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm not trying to talk about people making, because, like I said, pennies add up.
They
But
do, especially when you get thousands of views. But like, if you only get like a few hundred views or 50 or 200, I mean, you literally got to make like 10, 15 videos to equal 1,000. You know, because once the number hits 1,000, just picture 1,000 views, and you might get maybe $5, maybe 10.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you got a whole bunch of small videos, you gotta add them all up. Okay, I might get 5 or 10 for all these videos. But some people are lucky enough to get thousands on every video they put out. And they might be making a nice pretty penny, you know, at the end of the month or whatever.
Because Yaya's killing it in memberships.
Yep.
She has a lot of
and the members. Let's not forget the memberships help. Oh my God, the memberships.
And Yaya, we're not counting your money. We're just using you as an example because I'm mad at you.
Members are much appreciated, you guys. Members are much appreciated.
Yeah.
But, you know, overall, you know what? I always say, Corio, regardless if you pay for a membership or donate or anything, if you don't do any of that, one of the biggest things for a lot of people, if they're being honest, is that like and that share.
Oh, likes and shares mean money?
It means so much more, because the more people, the more likes you get on a video, the more YouTube puts you in an algorithm.
Gotcha.
And then with the shares, the more people see the video. True. So that can equate into coins as well.
True.
Even if you're not doing, just like, okay, if you have a friend who has a business, you might not need anything from their business, but you still support them. So you always bragging about them. You're telling people about them. You sharing their shit on Facebook.
Right.
If somebody I know I got friends who don't eat cake. But you know what? As soon as somebody posts on Facebook, I need a good cake decorator, or they'll post a pic. Do you know somebody who can make this cake? You know how many times people tag my name?
Right.
And they might not even have brought a cake for me at all.
Right.
So you know what I mean? It can equate to more money by just word of mouth.
I get the share. I just didn't, as a non-content creator, I didn't well, maybe I did at one point, but I'll just say I forgot that when you like it, it means a lot. That's why we always say thumbs up to live, you know?
It really do mean a lot. And I didn't get it when I first got on Facebook. I used to always be like, why people always gotta say like and share, like and share, like and share. But I get it, because you could a few people could share your video out, and the next thing you know, you have a whole bunch of people in your chat. So I get it, because I done seen it happen. Like, it'll be just a few of us in here. Then next thing I know, it's just deep in here. It's chunky. And I'll go look at my comments, and I'll see like 3-4 people that just shared the video.
Yeah.
So yeah, it really do help.
Yeah. So please like and share. Please.
Or you can get a YouTube premium and you don't have to see any commercials.
I'm not paying for premium on a free app. I refuse. So what I'll do is I'll just come on here and complain every once in a while.
Yeah, I know. I just made sure I wanted to say it because somebody did also put it in the chat.
Yeah.
YouTube premiums.
Yeah. How much is that? Do you know? I think
it's either $7 or $12. I can't remember.
Oh, that's not much.
It's about the amount of a Netflix or a Hulu or something like that.
Any other subscription.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Yep, Linda B said I hate. Yep. So yeah, if you absolutely hate commercials, how much is it, Linda B? Is it 7 or is it 12? I can't remember.
It's probably 12, but that's still not a lot of money.
There go your favorite person in the chat.
Who?
You see him? Hold on.
Oh, yeah. At least not Beasley. At least it's not Beasley.
Oh Lord, it's so funny when I hear you talk about certain people. It's so funny to me. I'm scared.
And if I'd have been here and he's talking about he's great, go drag Yaya, you know I'd have cussed. So
he said I don't even recall. You know what? I'll be forgetting who I have a subscription to. You know what? I have a subscription to our local newspaper online though. And it's because they're, you know how you go to some websites, Coriel, and they literally say click to subscribe to see more content, and they won't let you see the whole article.
Yes,
And
yes.
so sometimes when that happens, I'll keep backing out and going back in and taking screenshots and trying to scroll through real fast and take another screenshot of the story before they stop you. And so I got tired of doing that with our local news article. It's like our main newspaper here. That's now online more because hardly anybody gets newspapers anymore. And
Right.
I subscribed, and I had totally forgot that I subscribed. And I saw the bill on my credit card, not credit card, but debit card the other day. And ever since then, I never really even went on the doggone website. But before then, I was on there like all the time to speak about local shit and, you know, stuff like that.
Sure.
So
You need to do
sure.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, and see, that's one thing that I could actually write off at the end of the
Yes.
year. That charge
Yes.
every month because the hood
Yes.
table is an LLC.
Yes.
So there's certain things I can write off every month from, you know, if you have a home-based business, if your light bill $150, you can write off like a third of that or half of that for your business.
Yeah.
Your mortgage, your
And
car payments, your car
perfectly
insurance.
legal. Perfectly legal. Yeah.
Perfectly legal. Your cell phone, you can, like, if you live where you work, you can't write off the entire bill, but you can write off a portion of the bill. But somebody's in the background who we were just talking about. Are you cool with them up here?
You didn't say the name.
You know who I'm talking about. Your
I have
friend.
no idea. I dislike many.
Oh, I know. Okay, Linda B just said it says $13.99. And somebody just gifted us hold up. It says I was gifted a membership.
Oh,
Do you see it?
Let me see.
Hey, Conscious.
Peace and love, peace and
Fuck.
love, peace and love, peace and
Now you
love.
gonna come on here, you're gonna be nice, and you're not gonna be rude at all
And
to
you're not
Not at
gonna
all.
and you're not
Okay.
gonna advertise shit.
You mind if I do my intro?
Go ahead and do
Nobody
your
wants
intro.
I can't
Peace
believe
and
you did.
love, peace and love. This your boy Conscious Energy.
Oh
Speaking to you
God.
with the spectacular vernacular.
Here we fucking
Doing it all legal. So I can fly like an eagle.
I
The
can't
hood table, I'm
did
sending
this
you
to me
tons and tons
today.
of good energy. Take
I
that,
can't
take
believe
that,
you
take
did
that.
this to me.
On this beautiful Friday, we just
What you come
breathing
up
that
here
good out.
for?
Corey over there cringing,
What
Corey.
the fuck? What do you want? What do you
You know
want?
you make my co-host cringe, right?
And I can't
Yeah,
believe you did this to me. What do you
yeah.
want? What do you
You
want?
know, I just want to come up here for a few minutes. You know, the
You
hood table. I've been in the shadows listening to your live stream for about a good hour and a half. I said, man, let me go ahead and hit the link and just fellowship with her congregation for a few minutes.
Well, how is it this morning? What's going on?
you
Oh
better not
man, you know,
advertise anything.
ain't nobody
He's not
advertising
going
nothing.
to advertise anything, Corey.
Nobody's advertising. Who's that talking? I don't see their name under
Here
the
we
bottom.
Oh,
What's
here
her
you
name?
go.
go.
I need to see the names. There
There
you
you
go.
go. Okay, okay.
Choreo lover.
Coro lover.
Choreo.
That it
Choreo
doesn't matter.
lover.
Right, Choreo lover.
Already in the hood table. Well, look here, I ain't gonna be too long. I just wanted to say, look, I've been really enjoying your show this Friday. You are very entertaining, and I'm just gonna continue to watch. I'm asking everybody who's watching this video, hit that like button for the hood table and show us some love. You dig? It's free. It don't cost you nothing to hit the like button, family.
Yes, absolutely, you guys. Please hit the like. How does Clyde say it? Hit the like button. Thank you.
Well, y'all have a blessed day. Have a blessed Friday. Thanks for letting me come up and just talk for a few minutes. And I hope all y'all have a blessed day.
I hope you have a blessed day. You do the same. And thank
Bye,
you.
All right, bye bye.
All right, bye-bye.
bro. Bye.
Look at Charlie in the chat. She laughing at you.
Ugh. Okay, go ahead. You got me. You got
I just said he was in the chat. I said your
you
friend. I
never
showed you his comment. Then I
said
said, guess who's in the
you,
back? And you
but
said,
that,
who? I said, your friend. I just said his
but
name.
that could be one of many.
Choreo. I
And
literally just said your favorite person is in the chat, and now they back here.
But how I know who it is? It could have been anybody. I'm not looking at the chat, babe.
Yeah, well, you're right though. You don't like a lot of people.
That's really not true. It's about 10.
Girl, come
It's
on,
about
girl.
10. It's about 10.
Charlie.
What?
Keep her honest, Charlie. Keep her honest.
It's only about 10.
You see what Linda said? Corey will always be thinking like I'm thinking.
That's why me and Linda, we cut up in chat sometimes. But, as long as he didn't advertise, I'm still, okay, go ahead. I can't.
It's okay. It's okay. We out of here though. I had a wonderful time. It's
I
okay.
did
Let me know.
too. I
But
love you. And I
yeah,
think I
thank
was
you.
very nice. I think I was very nice.
Oh, you was real nice when girl. Oh, I gotta give it to you. I gotta give it to
And
you.
I think I was very nice when, never mind.
I
I
gotta
had
give
a
it to you.
lovely time. Thank you
I just
for,
want to make sure that he's being totally nice because I don't want it out there in the streets. Tanya just be letting people talk to her in a kind of way, just humiliated. You know what? Let me leave that alone. Let me leave that alone.
yeah.
I'll leave that alone. Anyway, like Charlie said, also hit the like button. And somebody I could have sworn, did you see something? I received an email or something about a gifted. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
Charlie, did someone gift a membership down in the chat? Charlie's been down there. She'll let you know.
It says, congrats, you were gifted a channel membership. You received, oh, I got it on somebody else's. Hold up. It says you received a Read of the Heart Philadelphia backup page gift
Oh,
membership purchased by another fan for 1 month. You'll have access to all this. I thought you had to be actually in somebody's live
oh
to get
no.
it.
I found out you didn't because you know who I'm talking about, Mr. Take Back. Um, People were complaining that they didn't like him and they never even, they just couldn't understand why they received a membership, and they were pissed because they weren't in his chat, and they got a notification like you that they became a member, and they were upset because they were like, I don't watch that person, I don't even like them, and now I got a membership. And a couple of them were like, how do you give it back? We don't want it. So
Oh wow. Yeah, I did not know you could do that. I don't know when they changed that because it used to be where that was the rules as a matter of fact. On Google, the rules was you have to be in the live to receive the membership. So I guess they changed it. But thank you. However I got it, whoever did it, I'll take that free membership to Reed's channel. I sure will. I sure will. But anyway, I'm out of here, you guys. I got to get together. I need to run to the grocery store. Like I said, y'all know I got some cakes to bake this weekend, some
yeah,
desserts for the funeral repast.
yeah, yeah.
So that's what I'll be doing a lot of. But like I said earlier to you guys, I'll try to, dip in here and there, because I really don't have family coming in till late tonight into tomorrow. And then some people are coming in Sunday.
Are they?
So,
How many are staying with you?
oh, nobody's staying with me.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
But this weekend we'll be like kicking it here, but nobody's actually staying here.
Okay. Are you going to
So,
barbecue?
I don't know.
Okay. All
I
right.
don't know.
All right then. Well,
I'm not sure because it's also Father's Day weekend,
oh, that's right.
and that was the plan to barbecue
I hate that.
Saturday. But with this,
Yeah.
the news of a death is I don't know. If I do grill, it's not gonna be nothing big. We might be like, okay, we're gonna kick it over here. We'll throw some hot dogs and burgers on. It ain't gonna
Yeah,
be
because you got to feed people. Yeah.
right. And again, like I said, nobody's staying here. They're just kicking it here, and you know how that
Yeah.
goes.
I'd get some burgers and some hot dogs,
Right.
bun.
Chips and dip and
Yeah.
fruit and veggie
Basic.
trays, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, because it's not like a kick it all
Right,
out.
right,
Yeah. So,
right.
but you got to feed the people. I get it.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
but Dad, this will be my first Father's Day. But
I
anyway,
know. You're gonna be in my thoughts, huh?
oh, you're gonna be in my thoughts too. And happy
Thank you.
Father's Day to all the fathers out there in the hood table atmosphere. I hope
Yes.
you have a lovely weekend, and I hope you're surrounded with love. And thank
Thank
you
you.
so much for letting me on here, Hood Table. It's always a pleasure. Bye, chat.
And
And
it's always a pleasure to have you on here too. And Charlie been rocking with me while you was sick, but you know, Charlie, she knows she always welcome anytime she want to hit the link.
always.
But Charlie has been holding it down
All
while you was
right.
feeling a little under the weather.
Charlie,
And
Charlie,
I
Charlie.
know people be like, it's the Coriel and Tanya show.
It is not. This is the Hood Tables
She
channel.
hates when y'all say that.
I hate that. I hate it. This is the Hood Tables channel. I know when she lets some people up, but no, she invites me up here. I come and I enjoy her commentary. And this is the Hood Tables channel. She controls it. It's hers. I'm just a visitor.
She's more than a visitor.
Well,
She's my sister from another mister.
yep, sure is. But I love you, and I'll
I
talk
love you
to you
too, boo.
later. Okay.
Talk to you later. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. And shout out to everybody who came through in the chat. Shout out to the people that's left. It's like 55 of y'all still in here. Shout out to the last 55 hanging on with the Hood Table. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for joining me this Friday. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful week, a wonderful weekend. And I hope you have some nice plans, this weekend. And everybody, again, we said it in the beginning of the show, but there have been some people in the chat who had some losses in their family recently, including me and Coriel and a lot of other people in my real life. So just keep everybody in your thoughts and prayers and try to be nice to somebody and try to be considerate of people because you don't never know what people are going through, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please and thank you very much. Feel free to hit the link for the membership if you want to hit the membership link. Also, if you want to donate to the platform, our Cash App is $ the Hood Table 402. Please and thank you. And stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out.